live home.
Are we live? Is it live?
Are we
or is
live
it
or are we
Memorex?
Memorex?
And this is where...
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
There we go. I think we're live. Hey, boys and whales. Hey, everybody in chat. Hey, Jeremy. I know I tried to say it hi earlier, but Jen, sis, what's up? Gary Hubs, what's going on? Pookie, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for coming to our chat this evening. Anon, good to see you. We're going to talk pets because I wanted to do something way lighter than the last couple of subjects we've done. Let's just do something
Well, we only
fun.
get one because the next one is going to be a doozy.
Yeah?
Capitalism. No.
And mental health.
Capitalism and mental health.
Bad, no? Hey, Chamber, good to see you. Yeah, I think we all kind of realize that. I hope anyway that pets help your mental health. They help mine completely, even though you do go through things with them. You know,
Sometimes they drive you crazy.
well, and you know, I remember that when I got Jinx, when I got the three of them, Jinx was sick, and I had, you know, it was a lot of money and 5 days at the vet, but you know, and she lost a paw, and it was rough, but we have 3 cats still, which is a good thing. You know, so at least it came out with a happy ending. My brother, when I was living there, he lost both of his dogs, which was pretty rough, within just a few months of each other, too. So that can be hard. But there are babies, and that's what happens. But for the most part, they, I think, really help. I think animals are great. Anyone? No.
Sorry, I'm on mute. I've just realised I'm on mute.
Oh.
Silly me.
I just drank a bunch of
I do apologise.
caffeinated beverage, and I'm like, kind of, like burping it up a little bit. My bad. Anyway.
You're on mute. No, I'm kidding.
Animals are great, especially with fries. I'm joking. Being vegan, I am joking. I would just like to say.
Yeah, I know you're joking. That reminds me.
However, on the other hand, I am a vegan who could quite happily eat a hamburger, but I choose not to. So
There you go. I think that means more.
You're probably
actually.
right too, though, because like hamburgers, depending on what where you get them from, are probably filled with all sorts of nasty shit. So, you know.
Well, that's just the thing.
I worked
yeah.
in fast food, and I had to cook hamburgers over a grill, and let me tell you, I can smell the ammonia coming off of them.
That's not meat, though.
That's the meat glue. That's the shit that's in the fucking actual, like, you know, to keep the patties into, you know, patty form.
Just
that's all that weird
meat glue is just should not be a phrase.
They call it slurry. They literally call it slurry.
Like McDonald's pink slurry.
I can't eat it. My stomach, my body rejects it. I get deathly ill, like I have a stomach flu. It's bad. I will not eat fast food at all. If I do eat meat, I go up to the meat market that's 2 miles north of me, and I go buy it at a butcher where I know where the meat comes from, and that's where I now get my meat. I don't even get meat from grocery stores anymore because I don't know where it came from, and it's weird.
No, that's it. You could be eating somebody's pet, and that would be a shame because pets are great for mental health.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and like,
I'm so sorry to sidetrack us already.
If your pet is a cow, and you eat the cow, and you get mad cow disease.
Yeah, well, that happened in
not
the UK.
great for your mental health.
It did happen in the UK.
BSE went to CJD, human variant CJD. Yeah.
It goes to the brain,
and that explains the current crop of politicians, in my view. But,
yeah, right.
Some brain worms. Some with their brainworms, some like they just swim in toxic rivers and
Yeah.
And the
stuff like that with their
worms
kids.
ate
And,
into his
True.
brain.
True. Yeah, we do not have a monopoly on spongy brains in the UK.
Yeah, no, afraid not.
I wouldn't even. That's kind of giving a little too much credit because sponges have at least some like holes and like
At least they
grooves
soak
and stuff,
something
but,
up.
yeah, but a smooth brain, which is a lot of what we have
Yeah, that's
in
true.
this country. Are very,
So many
just-
smooth
everything just
brains here.
slides off like it's fucking like that shit that's in your frying pan, the Teflon,
Teflon brain. Ugh. Like I said, idiocracy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I mean, I know my friend Semtex Cow, right? He loves cows. And
That's such a good name.
but
Semtex
he
Cow.
he still eats meat, but he limits the amount of cow he eats, right?
Yeah.
Or just eliminates cow because he likes cows. All of it's fine. All that's fine. I'm all for it. Eating meat, not eating meat. Sometimes I just don't eat it because I just don't want to eat it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when I used to eat meat, I'd sometimes just thought, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to have something without it.
Yeah. I've done that. I
I
did that
don't-
all day today, just by
I don't have an
accident.
opinion either way. Just don't tell me what I cannot eat.
That's
Like,
my
that's the
thing.
one thing about vegans
Yeah.
that kind of gets to me is ones that are
Some
pushy,
are, not all of
It's
them.
like-
though.
Preachy.
it,
Yeah.
yeah, some, but
That's
I mean,
just
there's
a
some
type
that are
of person,
just
period,
militant.
I think.
There's
Yeah.
the militant ones that that fucking this Tash Peterson person. I don't know if you ever heard of her or not. She goes around screaming at the top of her lungs and restaurants and stuff like that.
Oh,
you know,
that's
and-
rude.
no,
Oh, that's
no.
rude.
No, there's no need for that. The only Peterson I know, woman Peterson I know, is Jordan's daughter, who eats only meat, as does Jordan. And they're both, I mean, him especially is like a picture of health.
Okay. There you go.
I don't know how you could eat just meat. I don't know how you could eat only meat though. But that to me is just like that.
It's, I mean, just the scurvy alone. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
The
you know,
constipation.
Here's my thing.
Some people we talk to eat only meat, and they say that that they shit, but like 2 times a week. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's fucking insane.
Okay, I have to say something.
Oops.
2 people I know of, they are in-laws in my family. And I say in-laws, okay? They were married into my family. Let me
Yeah,
be
they're
very,
not blood relation. I just want to
very-
make that clear.
very specific.
Fucking interlopers, they married in.
These guys, it's so funny to me. They ate so much cheese, like their wives left, and this was separate. Like what happened? Their wives left for like a couple of days, and all they ate was cheese,
Oh, no. Oh, my.
and they both got sent to the hospital.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I know. Like, how did you do that to
I
yourself?
feel a bit cheesy. I mean, crazy. Oh.
There's
I'm gonna go vegetarian, right? Because I know vegetarians eat
Vegetarian?
cheese.
Did you say
No,
vegetarian? I'm a vegetarian. The only thing I eat is
Thanks, E. Yuck. Anyway.
we're not monetized anyway, right?
Yeah, no plans to be either. Don't care about that. I don't care about that. Anyway, yeah, you totally threw me off track on that one.
They eating so much cheese that you get constipated and have to go to
Oh,
the
thank
hospital.
you so much. Yeah. What I was talking about was great either. But yeah, that really happened. And the funny thing is that it happened like 20, 30 years apart. Like,
I know, really?
yeah.
Oh,
The
jeez.
first time, it was my sister-in-law's sister's husband, who was an ass anyway. And that guy sent himself to the hospital. And then, like,
constipated
30
ass.
years later, it was my niece Miranda's husband.
Gee.
He did the same thing. And I looked at him like, dude, eat,
Do they
eat,
hearing-
eat a
is it just-
vegetable.
Do they end up going to hospital with like heart palpitations because of all the cholesterol or what?
No, it was constipation.
Oh,
They stopped themselves
constipation.
up with all this cheese.
But I'm
I mean,
sure
they
the
had to
gas
eat a
probably-
boatload of it. Like,
I'm sure
what'd
the
you
gas
eat?
probably made them feel like they had a heart attack coming on because
That could have been maybe, yeah.
It reminds
Yeah.
me of here in the states. Here in the states, we have a pizza place called Little Caesars,
Oh yeah.
and they like to advertise that their extra most bestest cheesiest pizza, where it's like extra cheese. You can order extra cheese, and it's like they advertise this, and I call it the butt stopper pizza.
Oh no!
Because it's like-
really?
It's like so much
What's wrong?
cheese it'd be more backed up than I-75 for construction. Like,
Seriously.
That's worrying though. That can be an advertising slogan. Like, there's enough people in the US that have experienced that it's going to make sense to enough people.
Is that
It's like,
terrible?
jeez. I have one question. Is the stuff crust full of cheese as well, or and can you get cheese
you
sauce
can
as a
have it
side?
that way.
You can
if
have
you
it that way.
want.
That's the scary thing, and people
Yeah.
You
do
can have
that.
the
And that is
crust.
probably how each of these men did that to themselves because it's so easy. And those pizzas are cheap. They're like what? They used to be $5.
Like
Now I think they're
$5 or
$7.
something.
You're right. That's
Yeah.
too cheap for pizza.
It's still super cheap.
Jack
So they'll
pizza's
just,
really cheap.
that's what they eat, and then that's all they eat. Right, and then a grilled cheese because it's all they know
mean,
how to make.
I like cheese, but not that much.
Not like that. Yeah, no,
No.
I can't even, I don't digest dairy. So if I eat cheese, I have to take lactase. So it's like a
Yeah.
bother for me. So I just kind of just tend to avoid it now.
Are you
that
part
would
turtle?
be me.
Am I
are you
part turtle? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because
hope not.
turtles can't digest dairy either.
Oh.
I got it from my dad. He couldn't digest
I
dairy.
don't want to ask how
is your,
he
is your
knows
dad
this.
a Ninja Turtle? No, you know, I bring that up
Last
'cause
time
you're
I
talking about
checked, I don't have a shell on my back. You know, I wear a hoodie though.
animals that talking about but like Ninja Turtles is kind of funny because like turtles can't have dairy, but they love pizza so much.
Yeah, I never knew
That's
that.
like kind of
That's
suicidal.
irony at its worst.
That just shows you how ninja and mutant they are.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure
they're
it's just goes
super
to show how many
mutants.
people probably have no idea what to feed a
Cuervo's
turtle. They're
my
like,
Yeah.
cousin.
"Oh, I think they like pizza. Here
I'll
you
take
go."
Guillermo's my cousin. He's cute. Guillermo's cute. But yeah, I did not know turtles could. Well, that kind of makes sense because they only eat leafy greens and vegetables
Yeah.
and stuff.
They
That's
don't
what
eat
they
meat. No, I don't think they
No.
eat meat, maybe except for insects. But like,
Yeah,
They're like
maybe.
leftovers from brontosauruses. You know,
Yeah.
It's just vegetarian dinosaurs.
Vertically challenged brontosauruses.
Yeah, and they live forever. Hey,
bother.
Tom.
Yeah, I mean, there's that
Tortoises.
200-year-old tortoise called Jonathan on the Galapagos Islands, I think.
Yeah,
Somebody
Kurt-
gave him a present to somebody else.
yeah. Kurt's dad
Yeah.
knows a guy that lives in Arizona now. He used to live in Detroit. He was a Detroit cop, but he raises, he rescues tortoises now in Arizona.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's like the desert. So it's a perfect
oh.
environment. He used to raise emus in the middle of Detroit. He was a cop, so he had to live in the city of Detroit. It's a requirement if you work for the city. You have to live in the city.
That's good because that's
Yeah.
a bit of a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a huge thing for Detroit. So that's been a requirement like forever in the city. So he had
Yeah.
to live there, and this is the 1980s, and he had a fortified. He was a cop, but once in a while you would see in the summer an emu head pop up, on the privacy fence, like what the hell is that? It's an emu.
Should have named it Wilson.
Totally.
Like from
That'd
Home
be so
Improvement.
cute.
And he's always like, you know,
Knowing this guy probably
howdy,
did.
neighbor. Oh
He
my
had a
God,
daughter
that's
they
such a
called
classic.
Lizard because her name was Elizabeth, but they called her Lizard.
Was she
But-
cold-hearted or?
No, she liked lizards. Just
I like
liked them.
lizards.
She was actually a
I
really
like-
nice
I
girl.
like
She got messed
turtles.
up by a horse, though.
Oh. So
The
a big
horse
fan of
bit
lizards,
her
not a fan
kneecap
of
off.
horses.
Ah,
Oh, definitely not a fan of horses.
bugger.
That
I'm not a
happened.
fan of pigs, to be honest. I was bit by one. That's not fun either.
It was just
Yeah.
it was a freak thing. I don't know what happened with the horse. She knew the horse.
Didn't
But
get bitten by a werehorse.
I
mean, what
must
the-
have.
Yeah,
Yeah, something
start
went
turning
went
into a
awry
horse.
there. I don't
Fucking
know
moon
Yeah.
changes to it goes
what
full moon.
compelled this horse to bite her kneecap off. But yeah, it was really bad.
Fucking eyes start going to the sides of your head. Oh God! Ah!
Carrots, brains.
Brains.
Wilbur.
Puts Mr. Ed in a whole new light, right?
Yeah, that's. Yeah, well, how did the horse eat the? Did she have a sugar cube on it at the time, or what?
I don't know. It was right after they did some riding, and so I think the horse something spooked it, and it
Right.
ended up biting her, and it just ended up
Jeez.
ruining her kneecap. Yeah, pretty
Flipping
bad.
So when I was I was probably like 8 or 9 or something. One of my cousins, or one of my uncles, he had a pig pen, and it was one that was kind of like in the ground a bit, so you had to kind of climb down and shit. So
Sorry.
Chris P. Bacon is your name. Anyway, so there was a pig pen, and my cousin said, told me, hey, you want to pet the pig? Go ahead, go down, pet the pigs. And so I went down, climbed down to this little pig pen, and I went and pet this one pot-bellied pig, and I guess she had just gotten out of heat
Oh,
and was very temperamental, and I
Oh,
didn't
boy.
notice, but pigs bite. They
yeah,
do?
they do. Yeah, they
And
do.
fucking
It's gotta
turn
hurt.
around and-
Ow.
Bit me right on my leg, right underneath the kneecap. So
Ooh.
yeah, like I know what that's like. So
Ow.
yeah, so
That had
I'm
to
like
hurt.
So I had to get I just got like a single stitch for it, but but it was
It
pretty
hurt.
rough.
That
And,
hurt.
Losing. Especially on the
Yes.
joint as well.
Oof.
Yeah, and
Right
then,
on
of
the
course,
knee.
I had to-
Why did they go
I had
for
to,
the
cl-
knee?
and I had to climb up out of
Weak
this motherfucking
point.
pig pen. I had to climb out of this pig pen because the only way to get into there was like through down a ladder.
Oh my
And
god!
so I had to
you
climb down or-
out of it.
Yeah, that was fucking
Ugh.
fun. So yeah, my uncle later on about a week later invited me over for some barbecue. And yeah, so it was a little bit of revenge.
Eat that pig. Like you bite me, little jerk. Yeah, I know. There's
that's
this
why I
funny
think that's
video.
why- I think that's why I always have had a taste for vengeance.
There is this
And
funny cow video from a farm that the cows were misbehaving, and so the guy looked and says, "If you guys don't get back in the pen, I'm eating that one." I just standing there like, what? That's really funny. I'm eating that one. No, yeah. There have been. I had this really awesome dog I named her Gina. I found her as a puppy. I may have talked about her before. She was a fodder dog. I discovered. So a fodder dog, what that is, if you live near an inner city, is a dog that they use in dog fights to blood the dogs to get them used to blood. And so I found her. And the way I figured it out is she had scars around her eye, and she had a scar around her neck, and a really bad spike collar. It was really horrible. And I just kind of put two and two together. So, but she was a little part Staffordshire Terrier. So she had that little pit bully type head, but she was really small. But she had a tube body, and she had web feet, and she pointed. She did everything. She was fun. But she was like a tube and all muscle, right? She had that staffy body.
Yeah, because they're solid.
Totally, this dog. She was awesome. She would scare people, and I didn't understand it because she was
a lot
literally.
of people here think like staffies are aggressive and will rip your throat out, but it's because they've got a bad reputation. Because some men use them as small penis compensation. So, what are you going to do?
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, to me, I was like, she's just a baby. But yeah, people used to get intimidated, which was fine with me around, being near Detroit and everything. And, she was a good deterrent.
And you were
for
in
everything.
a rough area as well, right?
No, I wasn't in a terrible area, just like I'm not
Okay.
now, but it always happened. There's always something, when you live
Just in
near the
case.
city, yeah, there's always something. So she was always a great deterrent. But one thing she used to do, and she didn't realize what she was doing, speaking of knees, she would, as a game to her, try to take me out and hit my knees, because that's about the height she was at. Was my
Right.
knee just below my knee? So she would be like, ha, bam. And I was like, you take me out, dog. Nobody's left to feed you. You better not.
And the thing is,
Crazy.
again, being like that solid, like stocky dog, that's going to be like a mini cannonball hitting your knee.
Bowling ball is what I used to call her. It
There
was
you
like
go,
a
yeah.
bowling ball coming at you, and you were the pin. It was just, and I would have to listen
Two
for it.
pins.
Exactly. And I would have to listen for it, like, okay. And hopefully she would just take the one leg so I had the other leg to stand on. But I would try to anticipate a couple times. I didn't. She got me. Luckily, I didn't fall.
Did you
but
hear her
She's like-
breathing as she run up to you, or was it?
It was the
applause or a bit
skittering of the
both?
feet.
Right.
It was the little pitters. It's like skit, skit,
She's-
skit.
She's going for the 7-10 split. Trying to pick up a spare.
Sneaky, sneaky. She was a trip. And she liked to hunt, though, too. She would. And I didn't love this because I liked possums in my yard because they're good for the environment. They eat bad things, right? But she would go for these possums. And one time, she had that big bulldog tongue. When she would pant, it would curl up. It was really cute. And this day she came in and she was panting like that, and she had a slash on her tongue. She was bleeding. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? She killed a possum. And the possum tried to get away as it was in her mouth and sliced her mouth. And I called the vet. I'm like, do I need to bring this dog in? They're like, how heavy is it bleeding? I'm like, it's not bleeding that heavy. And they said, she'll be fine. It's like, okay, she was fine, but it cut slashed her,
so-
and she came in all proud, like, her tongue hanging out. I'm like, thanks,
Think about
thanks so much.
about possums. A lot of people have this misconception that they're like really filthy animals.
They're
actually
not.
really nice.
They're
They
actually kind
eat
of cute.
ticks.
Yeah, they do.
They eat ticks and
She's
stuff like
pretty
that.
cool. Japer, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
also-
do. Exactly.
They don't attack. They only bite in defense. So if you're ever near a possum, they're only hissing to protect themselves, but they will not bite you unless you go up to them and corner them.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. They're not. They played dead before that too. I've had a possum play dead on me by accident.
Oh,
I got too close to it and went, and I'm like, oh my God, how cute is that?
it seems to me that they get a bad reputation as being like vermin and pests and
They
carry
kind of look.
disease.
They're
They're not,
kind of
yeah.
ugly. I mean, they're kind of ugly.
They
I mean,
got
if you
them
compare
pointy
Yeah,
to
ears,
other,
they are kind of
though.
it's like well, I mean, if you compare them to other like possums, like say from Australia,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
there's just
absolutely.
something that they look like orcs, like they got that very like, kind of look to them,
Yeah,
But I
they
mean,
do.
They got
but
a
I mean,
ratty look to them, but I like weird animals. I guess.
That's the thing. Sometimes they look really cute, I think, and other times, yeah, they look kind of like scary.
It just depends if
but-
they're, Now,
I
porcupines
mean,
are cute too, but they will hurt you.
they'll
I
fucking
ran
throw
from
those
a
quills
porcupine
at you.
chased me in northern Michigan. I lie to you not.
They're scary when they run. They fan out. Like,
They fan out and waddle, and this thing was huge. It was big. So my ex's,
it's like
his
imagine-
dad had 80
Imagine
acres. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Just real quick. Imagine the spiky mask guy from the Slipknot chasing you. Like, yeah, with like all the nails coming out. Like, anyway,
So yeah, my ex's dad had this was a back 40 they used to hunt on, and we decided to go camping back there one time. We were young, like 17. Go back there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we're staying in this hunting." Actually, I was camping in my car, and we go back into the backwoods, just kind of wandering, hiking around, and there's this old wood shed. And we go around just looking at it, and my ex goes, "Oh, look, it's a porcupine. They like wood. They like to eat wood." So he's eating the wood of the shed. And as he said it, the porcupine looks up and looks at us and starts running at us. And he's like, "Run!" He starts running. So I'm like, this thing's going to throw its quills at me.
Yeah.
I ran. We ran. And I'm like, "Is it gone?" You were like hiding behind a rock. Is it gone? Until it left, and then we made our way back. That was insane.
How tall are they with the spines like that? Like, are they like
It was
knee high?
big.
like a small bush.
It's like a
They're-
bush. It's
Yeah,
like
they're like a small, like a shrub, kind of like just like a very small, like
up to your
like a rose
waist?
it
bush.
might have been
kinda.
bigger than what I'm even saying. It was like
okay.
half of me.
maybe
It was
like
huge.
my bed's
I was
right
like-
here, probably about as high as my bed.
Oh, okay.
About maybe
Yeah,
maybe
that's-
2 feet off the ground. Like,
Like
They
you say,
poof out.
those quills as well. Like because I saw a couple of photos of dogs that have messed with porcupines.
Yes.
Ouch.
It's bad. Sometimes, and
The
they
movie-
can get infections in there and stuff. You gotta
the
be
movie
really careful.
Homeward Bound, where that was a bull or a pit bull mix or whatever.
Yes.
Chase is fucking with the porcupine, gets stuck with them.
Get stuck with
It
them.
was so bad.
Ooh.
That
Now,
movie
what
was a
happens more
disaster,
around
though.
here is, and where my brother lives, where I was staying, is skunks. So he lives in a more rural area than where I live right next to Detroit. So I live in a city, but he lived in a more rural area, and so he's got a park right next to him and all this land, and so there were a lot of skunks. And a lot of times, and one of his dogs would just sniff out the skunk and get sprayed every time. She would get and it was like, "Oh, stinky," because you can't get that oil out, like, fully. Not fully. It's very difficult to get it. You have to get it right away. It's an oil that skunks have. So if you're gonna get it, you gotta get them in the bath immediately, and try not to have them rub up against anything in your house, because that oil gets in the carpeting or it gets in the furniture.
I was going to say,
yeah.
because like if that dog is normally inside, I'm guessing the dog's sleeping outside that night, right?
Well, you gotta
So I've
get it
never-
in the bath
I've never-
somehow.
I've never smelt skunk, but it's supposed to be pretty bad.
Oh, it's bad.
So I've heard.
I
mean, you smelled some like some weed that probably smells like skunk.
Oh yeah,
probably.
yeah, skunk.
That's what
Right.
I call
then
it, skunk.
turn that up
Uh-huh.
by a million. It's
Yeah.
the actual skunk smell, yeah, that has that weed kind of component. That's why they call some weed skunk, right? But it's got a putrid factor that
it's
just
like
woo,
piss.
Right.
It's
yeah,
like a strong
like an
piss.
ammonia that it will make you want to vomit. It really is.
Taste
It's
of fuel,
bad.
burning rubber, and sulfur. Ugh.
You can smell
Yeah.
it in the air. It just permeates in the
It's
air when
so
it, like
stinky.
if you're driving down especially like in Michigan. No offense, Justine.
No,
But you're driving
it's,
down-
they're
you're driving down
everywhere.
in Michigan, and you could definitely smell skunks. And it's not the weed
They get
shops.
hit. And they're cute. They're really cute.
I was
And
just gonna
people
say
do.
skunks look cute. Like
They're adorable.
Yeah.
And people
They're
get them
almost like cats.
defumed.
deglanded.
Okay. And they keep them as pets. They make actually good pets. They're like dogs. They're really cute
Aw.
and sweet. They're very nice animals. So I like skunks. They're nice. It's
Makes
just they're
for
kind
fun.
of dumb sometimes. And they'll. I had one
Right.
when I worked up at Renaissance Festival. It's really dark up there because it's country. And I'm
Yeah.
coming home on this country road and I see the eyes of the skunk and I try to avoid it and it ran right back into my car. Damn it.
Oh,
I
Why
was
are animals
so
so
mad.
suicidal?
shit, yeah.
It's like
Jeez.
I'm noticing this a lot more too. Like squirrels, like that's always been an age-old thing. They twist themselves into a ball of confusion, trying to decide if they want to finish crossing the road or go back. By then they
Yeah.
get hit. You know.
Yeah.
Now it's like fucking birds are just flying bumper level in front of my car, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
I know. Exactly what happened. I cried. I first of all, I cried because I hit the skunk. I didn't want to hit the skunk. I like the skunk. Okay. I didn't want to hit the skunk. And then second of all, my car smelled horrendous for weeks.
Ugh.
Trying to get the smell out of that tiny
You think the
little
wind
car
would just
was-
like
Oh, my
Yeah.
windows were
Yeah.
open forever. I didn't even care if they stole the stupid thing. It was a Dodge Omni. I rolled all my windows down.
your problem now, bitch?
Yeah. I was gonna say that skunk was proper haunting you.
That poor thing. I felt so bad. But
Yeah.
now the funny part was, speaking of pets, I adopted this greyhound. He was a foster. He was one of my last greyhounds, Coil. And he was beautiful. He's all black with little tufts of white right here. He's beautiful. And the reason we called him Coil is because his racing name was Coiled Up. I don't know. So I called him Coil. Curl. I'd sometimes call him Earl just because he answered to it. It didn't matter. He was really cute.
Are you
But-
Rick Grimes? Carl.
Yeah.
What?
Earl. Carl. Earl.
Carl. Damn it,
Wearing an
Carl.
Earl shirt. Anyway, so he got skunked the night before I was to adopt him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
Fucking
no.
skunk almost unadopted him.
and he stunk because his foster parents had zero clue at all. I almost think they did it on purpose to keep him. But the problem was
Oh.
is I had no cats at the time. I just had one dog. And these dogs were not cat safe, these greyhounds. And they were racing greyhounds, so they were blooded. So you had to be careful. You couldn't keep them around, certain animals, and they weren't safe around cats. Well, this
Right.
foster family had a cat, and they had to keep the two separated this whole time that they had this dog, which was like 6 months. So they couldn't keep him, but I halfway thought they got the dog skunked so I wouldn't adopt him.
Well,
So it's like, how did you do that the day before? Oh my god. Took a stinky dog home.
So on the, so back on the animals kind of being a little suicidal, although it wasn't really that. I don't know. I was going just before I got here. Went to the store and on the way back, I don't know. I was like, what the hell is that crossing the street? And I got closer and I was like, oh my god, it's a couple ducks. There's just a couple ducks just waddling across the street. And
That's
I'm like,
cute.
oh, that's so cute.
That is cute.
I
love that.
I get kind of annoyed when birds go flying in front of me and shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And I see some ducks crossing. I'm like, I stop and I just
Like,
stop
aw.
and admire. I'm like, that's just adorable. Like,
I know.
can't be
We-
mad at that.
There was an instance in Ann Arbor, though, and I think there have been some videos of other cities where this happens. Wild turkeys.
Oh,
They're
man, it's
attacking cars and attacking.
Oh.
There was one that went around Ann Arbor. They had to like trap it because it was literally attacking cops.
Terrorized by turkeys. Well, why are the
It's
turkeys
turkeys.
attacking the cars?
They think it's their territory, so they feel like
Oh.
their territory has been encroached upon, so they're attacking.
They're vicious.
The people.
They're not nice animals.
I mean,
No, they're aggressive. Turkeys are
turkeys are
aggressive.
big.
they're
but
right there
ours
with
are
geese.
bigger.
These wild turkeys, they're big.
Hi, bird.
Hey, bird.
Hey,
And
bird. Speaking of birds,
yeah, that will and
Indeed.
might could get you arrested in just about anywhere, sir. Anyway,
yeah, the geese are fucking mean to it, and
geese
I've
are
had
very
a
mean. Yes,
of
Canadian
geese has
geese
gone
are very
after
mean.
me, and I just happened to got lucky the one time a goose was coming after me, and I caught it right by the fucking base of the neck, and just right where it couldn't
Glick.
where it couldn't turn its head around and nip at me. I was like, nope, and relocated it to the lake. And by kind of tossing it a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of
Swans are also not
But,
nice. They are not nice. We have this park, Cranbrook. I used to walk it because if you walk around their pond, it's like a mile, so it's nice. It's a nice way to calculate what you're walking. So this one day I'm walking by and this goose was like after my ass because I did not have bread for the goose. So
Oh no!
it was going to make me
Ooh,
pay, and it started nipping at me.
The goose was going to goose you.
Bastard, yes! It's going to bite me in my butt. I'm like, ah! Did to jog away. I didn't want to go back around. I was like, that thing's a bully. That ain't right. But yeah,
No,
there
I
were
mean-
swans and geese, and they were nasty.
Yeah, chat's saying that swans are aggressive as well, which they can be. There's a thing that they say that a swan's wing can break your leg. I don't know how true that is, but I wouldn't be surprised because they're big. I'm surprised
They're
they can
really
get off the
big.
ground, to be honest, swans.
You gotta respect the swan and the
I was
goose.
never.
I respect them.
never,
It's like respect,
there-
guys.
There's a reason why I was never invited to play Duck Duck Goose with my classmates. Because when they get to me, they get to me at goose, and I get up, I start hissing at them and try to bite at my classmates, and I was never invited.
Never invited. It can't take you anywhere, E. They didn't mean it literally.
Kids are like, oh shit. They grab me by the neck.
I was going to say, at least you only relocated that goose because you had it by the neck.
Yeah.
It could have turned out very different.
Oh, it could have. I mean, if it
So
would
that
have
was-
stopped fucking moving so much, it almost broke its own neck. That's on the goose. Look, I'm gonna make
Yeah.
defensive moves. I love animals, but I'm not beyond making a defensive move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like,
Truth be told, dogs aren't very good at defending things either. They
Yeah.
can bark and stuff. They can bite, but like one flick to the nose, they run off.
I
Like,
don't know.
it's
Gina
just
was not like
defense, so.
that. She was something. She used to, I loved her because she used to smell fear on people. I loved
Oh,
that.
jeez.
Yeah, there was this
Ugh.
girl. So my ex was like, when he was in college, he had this group of people he was friends with, and this one chick, I never cared for her. But they were having some kind of party for her. She came over to my house we were going to carpool together wherever we were going. And she walked up to come in and she saw my dog and did that. And Gina went, I could tell. Gina was excited to see her. Her tail was wagging. And as soon as she did that, my dog said, what the fuck? And I'm like snorting, like snort bark. She was just like snarling. And Sarah was like, I'm not coming in. I said, well, I don't like her. I go, well, Gina doesn't like you either, so I wouldn't recommend coming in. Because this is Gina's house. It's not yours. Get out. That's how I felt about her.
Well, yeah.
Good judge of character.
You ever see pets experiencing mirrors for the first time?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny, you know. Like you see like a French bulldog see itself in the mirror, just freaking out and shit. Cats like they walk in front of the mirror and they go.
Yeah. Or the videos where cats are jumping off the bed straight into a mirror and then slide down it. It's
it's
you
so
won't jump
funny.
into the other side of anything.
Or when I like watching when cats like try to jump and they think they can make it and then they miss by an inch.
Yeah.
They just whoop.
Or the fat one that's trying to squeeze between the two bars of the stairs, you know? He's trying to get in the middle. Or through the cat door. He can't fit. He's too fat.
Yes. Yeah, because cats are normally so graceful. When they mess something up like that, they look so like I think they either like just style it out like nothing happened, or they're quite irritated and their tail starts flicking.
And meant to do that. Walk away. My cats do that all the time. It's really funny. I sit there and just watch them. I get those little spring things. That's they're just these little springs, and they're just very colorful little tiny springs that cats love to play with, and they're literally pennies. Like
Are they made for cats, or they're just?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're little cat toys. So they're like plastic coated little springs that don't spring real, high or anything.
But enough for a cat.
Yeah, and they cost pennies.
Oh,
you know.
man,
I'm thinking I want some
when I
for,
was a,
for
when
my
I was a
cat.
ki-
To be clear,
when I
not
was
for
a
me.
kid,
Yeah.
Although
we had when I was a kid, we had like some like little toys. They were like I think they came in there was like a McDonald's Happy Meal sort of promotion for Mario, and there was the little Goomba, little mushroom guys.
Oh yeah.
And they had like it was like a suction cup, like on a spring. You just push it down, and then like after like a couple seconds,
Yeah.
it just bounce up.
Exactly.
Oh, it's one of those things. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it
It's putting
but it
these
was like
teeny-
it was like a little like Goomba mushroom thing from Mario. Anyway, we had like my cousins, they had cats, and we just play with the cats with those. And
Oh yeah.
pat them out of the air and stuff. Yeah.
oh yeah, that'd be great if you had quite a few of them as well, and they'd all go off at slightly different times.
And you're like,
Cats. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Similarly, there was
Stick
there was
feathers
a,
on
a
them.
There was
God,
there was a
that'd be
board
great.
game. There was a board game I had as a kid that had also, it was like a grasshopper sort of thing. Mechanically, it worked the same way. And you had like nets, and like you push the
I remember
grasshoppers
that
down, and
game.
they try to catch them. Doing that with the cats though was more entertaining. Than,
Yeah, that's
that's
I
hysterical.
like that. I love
Yeah,
that.
Nixie, the black and white cat. I watched her this morning chase around one of those silly little springs, and I've got hardwood floors up there. So
Mm-hmm.
it skates around real fast.
You hear it
Mm-hmm.
rolling and
And her little pity patters. So it goes roll, pitter patter pitter, and I'll be down here with you guys and hear it upstairs. It's like that's Nixie. Yeah, and she's running, and then she'll hit a wall or couch or something, and she likes to put it in my shoe and then try to get it out. Or she'll purposely, I swear they do it on purpose, put it under the shelves or the TV stand and try to get it out.
Yeah.
And then
they're
and
always like,
and Zoe, he's smart. He knows how to bat it out the side and then chase
Right.
it that way. So I watched him
Nice.
do that all day, like bap. And then he comes back like a lion with prey in his mouth. It's so cute. Oh my
Aw.
god.
it's
They
kind
are
of cute.
so
but
entertaining.
It's cute when my little guy Bundy, he loses a treat and like he's trying to get at it. He's just like looking at it like just looking at the couch
Yeah.
and just trying to
Cocking their head.
over there. You know,
Or they try to get it
And
with
he
their
just-
tongue. It's the funniest thing. Have you ever seen that
just-
too? They reach out with the
just
tongue.
wonder what goes through his fuzzy little head.
He's really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's such a sweetheart. He's such a gentleman.
What's
He's
his name?
really cute.
What's his name?
Bundy.
Bundy. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, more like not Ted Bundy, but like Al
I was
Bundy, like
I was wondering.
because the way he would sit, just with his legs just spread out, like from like the guy from Married with Children.
Yeah.
Love.
Oh, he looks so cute. What kind of dog is he? Is he a terrier of some sort? Or
Scottish Terrier.
Scottish Terrier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does look like a Scottish Terrier, but I wasn't sure because he looks like a puppy there.
He was pretty young in that one.
No.
yeah.
He's schnauzerish. I've met him. He's very schnauzerish. And he's a guard dog. He's a guard dog.
Is he?
Yes. He doesn't like outside people.
See
Look at
this.
how cute he is.
Oh. Yeah, you don't look, you don't look so much like a Scottish Terrier there.
I know.
But
He's
cute.
got some, those ears are just so like how could you just oh
The ears are really cute.
I love walking up to him when he's laying down and just like snuggling my face right into his neck because the fur it's just like a fur pile just like
No.
I love fur piles. I love it. It's so cool. I found my one cat, my boy cat Zoe, today. He found a little perch. In my living room I've got a bookshelf and then there's a window kind of just like right next to it. And and then my couch is just in front of the window and he perched himself on top of the couch. Right in front of the window, right there, so he could just look out. He's so cute. He's
Boomer.
like, oh, look at him. He's so smart.
Truth be told, Boomer, I had a fish named Albert. Anyway,
A fish named Albert.
Albert fish.
A fish named Wanda. Anyway, that was my dad's favorite movie. Yeah, I got the battle cats in bed. There's one right there. Right there. There's
my
one
next,
that just
my next
landed
cat's
on me.
gonna be named
She's over
Dahmer. name all my pets after serial killers.
I used to name my
Boomer
pets
says.
like normal names. So I used to rescue greyhounds from the racetrack. And my first dog came and he happened to be named Joey. Joey. Just like a kid. Joey. And
Like a baby
Joe.
kangaroo.
And I don't remember what his racing name was, but he was a beautiful dog. And so after that, I kept the racing names, but if I got a dog, I named them like a normal name. Just like Fred, George.
My neighbor actually had a Rottweiler named Manson. So
Oh.
I think that's fucking craziness. Like, you know,
I knew a
Those
giant.
mean
I
and
love
nasty,
Rottweilers. I love Rott, but I knew this giant Rott. He was really big. He was so big. His real name was Thor, but we did not call him Thor. We called him Bubba, and his head was this big. Bubba's head. You big
big
tree
ass
boy.
bowling ball for
He
a
was
head.
such a sweet dog. This dog got spooked right in front of me. I was sitting in my friend's living room, and she made these. Her mom made these weird. I don't know why she made these things out of feathers. That they were these chickens. They were like decorations, like farm decor. Really weird. Anyway,
okay.
her mom was making one of these fake chicken things and had a bunch of feathers and shook it like she was shaking it out for something, and Bubba had been staring at it. Bubba was like 200 pounds, this Rottweiler, huge dog. He took air in front of me. He went boop like that. She shook it. He went whoop, and I went
Oh, jeez.
flying dog.
Not
Like, freaked him out. Like, what the hell was that? That was funny. We all were dying. That big, huge dog was freaked out by that.
Yeah, that when big dogs are scared like that, it is hilarious. I went to visit a friend of mine who's got a dog that's the size of a small horse, and he went and sat halfway up the stairs and looked through the banisters because he was like so unsure of everybody, and you're like, could easily knock any one of us over just by turning round. It's just like,
They
what are you
don't
doing,
know.
you big doofus?
They think they're this big.
I
They're
know.
as big as their head. Like, they don't get it. It's like you could eat us for dinner. I had a
Yeah,
Joey, my first greyhound. I used to walk him down this one street, and this last house in this street, the very end of the street, had a very large yard, and they had 2 Jack Terriers, Jack Russell Terriers. And those are tiny dogs, yippy dogs. And they would yip at Joey. Joey would lower his head and
Frank.
crawl and drag me across the street. He hated those dogs. I don't know that he was afraid of them, but he hated them. He was like, oh, I hate these dogs. Why are they barking at me? Hey, Frank. That was so funny to me. I'm like, you could eat these dogs. You're 3 times their size.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it would take 10 of these dogs to make one of you, Joe. And he was like,
I have-
nope.
Yeah, again, I've kind of seen that where it's just like, the big dog is so big, but it's like it's more just like irritated or bored with them. It's like, oh, just leave me alone, will you? Go away,
Yeah, like, shoe
fuck
fly.
off.
Shoe. Like, go
Fuck
away.
off.
Like, psh. But yeah, they're characters. I mean, like, it seems the bigger they are, they're not
Bigger scaredy
aggressive.
cats they are.
Yeah, they're just big babies. Now, my friend has a Chihuahua. I had 2 friends, but my
Ankle biter.
one friend's dog just passed away. He did adopt another one, but she was a pug wawa. She was half pug, half Chihuahua.
Pug
Midnight,
Oh.
yeah, and she was
Pug
cute.
wawa.
Chihuahua.
She kind of had that overbite, but she was like.
Right.
It took her years to get to know me and trust me. She did not trust me. And Chihuahuas do not. They're like one family dog. That's it.
Oh,
I'm just trying to imagine what
They
a
do
pug
not
wawa
like
looks
people.
like with the mix of features. Because you said it's like she had like a little bit of an overbite, and I'm just imagining this dog
The
with
pug
this
nose, a little
flattened
overbite,
face.
with this
with this
tiny
flattened
little
face,
legs,
with a
kind of
slight-
a tube body. Okay? Like a little tube body, but tiny. She was like this big. And then
But,
she
like-
was black. And then she had these tiny little legs and this big
I
pug
just-
head with this
I was just
weird
imagining
pug
the-
nose, but it
you
was
got the
longer.
flattened- you got
I'll
the
send you a
flattened
picture.
muzzle.
I got
You
lots
got
of pictures
you-
of Midnight.
You got the flattened muzzle, but then also, like, you know.
Yeah, you've
it's
got
just
to
like,
understand.
Jesus Christ.
have
what
to
kind of
understand,
genetics are
okay?
in that thing?
But you have to understand. My friend Phil is 7'4". I'm not kidding you. People think I'm joking or lying to them. Okay, so this is my friend Phil. He used to run the Grumpy Cup, which is a marijuana festival for veterans, and any veterans that came to the festival got free everything. So, and it was awesome. It went for 3 years, and he is the Grumpy Giant, and he's literally a giant. He is 7'4", and he had this dog, and she was this tiny Pugwawa that followed him everywhere.
Oh,
Cutest thing. So we were all taking pictures of Midnight behind Phil. Midnight. Phil.
yeah, because again, it's the contrast, isn't it? It's like he wasn't just a bit tall; he was like very tall, very very tall, and you got
I
a
came up
teeny
to
tiny
his-
doggy.
I came up to his rib cage is where I come up to in Phil.
It's like he walks into your house. He's like Gandalf walking through
He's
through
the duck.
Bilbo's house.
Yeah.
He's like hitting his head on chandeliers and shit. Fuck.
Seriously. Yeah, it's serious. He's huge. And I had friends that came
Hi,
there. Hey, Melissa. That came to the Grumpy
Melissa.
Cup that I known from YouTube. And my one buddy comes in and he goes, "Oh, where's Grumpy?" And I said, "Right behind me." And he went, "Oh." And I said, "You didn't believe me, did you?" I wasn't lying. He went, "No, you weren't." I said,
Some girl that's really attracted to him is like, "You are a really, really, really tall glass of water.
"Oh my God."
You are like a freaking margarita glass from Red Lobster.
Jeez.
Like, holy shit."
Yeah, he's a giant. He's a giant dude. I've only met another guy like that. Was my professor at Wayne State. He was my geology professor, and he was 7 feet tall.
Hi,
He was
Jaybird.
Dutch. He was Dutch. And he used to say that Amsterdam produced tall people because it was below sea level. I said, that's not true. If that were true, then a bunch of people from New Orleans would be really tall. And they're
Yeah.
just not.
Yeah.
You know, you're full of crap, dude. You know geology, you
That
don't
would be
know
kinda
biology.
Funny though, being so tall that you could just literally walk into a body of water, just like along the bottom, and your head's still
7
like
feet. The swimming
periscoping
pool.
from.
Yeah, you
Like
could
you're
probably
just
get
like
across the channel.
periscoping the whole way across.
Tripped out. Giant blood. But it was fun to watch them, you know, them two. This tiny little dog and this huge man. So we would all just take pictures and then post them to social media after
he's so
into
tall.
that page. It was
He's so
funny.
tall. He's the guy that they use to stand in the like out in the beaches and like to make sure like people don't go too far out into the water.
Yeah, he'd be a good lifeguard. Totally. And then my other friend she still has her Chihuahua, and his name, ready? I think I've told you about it, Lammy.
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar. Love it. I love it. And his ears. He's got the biggest ears. He could fly with these. He's got Dumbo ears. He's so cute. He's adorable. And she adopts a bunch. She's got a dachshund. She's got him. And then she's got a bigger dog. She's got a huge heart, that girl. There's a lot of animals. And so she, you know, one passes away, she gets another one immediately. But that's great, you know.
So that's something I was thinking, Justine. It's like, I think when you think of like pets and mental health, people are like, oh, they can be really supportive and the kind of thing of unconditional love and all of that. But also,
Yeah.
they can send you into depression if they're ill, or then like when they snuff it. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like, because I've known people that say, oh, I had one pet and I was so heartbroken, I've never had a pet since.
Yes, I do too.
I'm like,
I know
that's
people like
a
that
real
too.
shame. And you'll see them be like really friendly and lovely towards other people's pets. but they
Yeah.
still, and you think, oh, I bet you'd be a good pet owner, and they're like, nope, not doing it.
Yeah.
No, that
Oh,
I couldn't be a pet owner myself. It's my dog is my parents' dog, but I couldn't take care. I could barely take care of myself. So
yeah,
how
I
could
know
I
that
expect to
feeling.
take care of another animal regularly with vet visits, feeding,
It's a lot of
stuff like.
responsibility. It is. You
But
have
the
to
thing
be
is,
prepared.
at least you know that because there's quite a few
Yeah,
people I've known that have had pets that shouldn't be anywhere near animals, let alone having a pet. So
Thank
right.
you.
yeah, at least you
Yeah.
know that about yourself.
You know, you ever watch Karen videos and the ones that got their little fucking dog with them? That shit pisses me off so much. It's a fucking old lady starting shit in the fucking neighborhood,
Yeah,
yelling racist crap at people or whatever. She's got a little dog. You think that dog's gonna protect you? What's gonna happen is I'm gonna punch you in the face and I'm gonna take your dog because you don't deserve to have a dog. Why are you bringing a dog into shit situations?
Right.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that drives me nuts.
You know what also this is crazy too. What we have here a lot is people that hang out at the corner of the entrance of the freeways or major intersections and they beg and they'll have their dog with them. Like they're homeless. A lot of them aren't. A lot of them have Section 8 housing and they go back to their homes and stuff. That's just what they do for like extra money. But they have their dog, and it's like, oh, I'm like torn. Like, I get why you have a dog, but at the same time, like, I don't
yeah,
know. Like,
It's not great, dogs gotta fucking have water and taking your dog out in 80
yeah,
degree heat, 90-degree heat, and
that's my
standing out
thing. And
there. And
people, like, I've seen them, like, give the dog stuff, like water and food and stuff, but it's still like, oh,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm torn by that, because I don't want these people to be miserable either. And they're already miserable, right? Being homeless or, poor.
right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, why bring the
Also,
dog into that
speaking of shit
situation?
situations and who shouldn't be a dog owner, John Wick. I'm sorry,
No.
John Wick. Just look, dude. I get it. All right, your first dog, he was a gift to you from your now dead
Your
wife.
dead wife, yeah.
You're an assassin. Your entire life, you're gonna be targeted, and they're gonna go after your dog. So why at the end of the first one
Yeah.
he ended up getting a second dog? I'm just
Yeah.
like, dude, you're really gonna go through this again?
You're gonna do
You
this
don't
to
need
this
more
dog.
dogs.
This poor dog
You
ended up
think you
with
learned after the
you.
first time? You learn after the first time. Don't get any more dogs.
I've known people that it's like, why do you have an animal? I don't understand, Like, please give that animal up. I have somebody that could take that animal for you. I've done that kind of stuff before. I've seen people just be stupid. And it was mostly in my younger years, that was that happened when you're young and you want an animal with you. A lot of my friends did that. That Bubba was that situation, and so it was his wife's parents that ended up taking Bubba. But yeah, Bubba was a sweet dog. I had a Rottweiler for a while. Well, it was my ex's Rottweiler, and my ex was staying with his
Hi, Jim.
dad. And hey, Jim, his dad let the Rottweiler out, and he didn't have a fence. Didn't watch
Ew.
Haley while she was out. She ran into the street and got killed.
Oh shit.
That broke my heart because that was my baby.
Oh
That was my girl. Yeah. And
yeah. Someone in my
that
family
hurt
had a
so.
Rottweiler German Shepherd or Alsatian cross,
Nice.
called Billy, and he again was the size of a small horse, but he was so soft as well, and
Yeah.
his colouring was like he was all black, but he had that light brown colouring of a Rottweiler, but just like in a couple of places, like both eyebrows. So
Aw.
he was like one of these dogs that would vocalize but like talking. You'd say something to him, and he'd be like,
I
and like,
love
and his
that.
eyebrows would go as he was like pulling different faces. It was
Oh,
the
that's so
funniest thing.
cute.
So
Oh
he
my
was so
god.
cute. But he was a what like we don't have porcupines or anything like that, but we have like hedgehogs. And he
Yeah.
was the one for like you take him for walks in the woods and let him off the lead, and he'd like come back with a hedgehog in his mouth, and you're like, "Will you drop that?" And he's like, "No." And then he'd get a spine through like his lip or start bleeding, and he would just think it was the best thing ever. And you're like, "Will you drop that hedgehog?"
Oh my god,
This,
no,
this
like
is a
I'm
squeaky
talking
toy
your
no.
that
mouth
bites
full.
back.
Huskies will do that too. So my cousin had this husky named my cousin Kim. This is why I belong in my family. Total hippie, right? And she lives in Washington. And way back in the day, and she was probably in her 20s, she had this husky named Sunshine, and that dog talked. Row, row, row. No. She knew, I
It's funny.
swear, she knew
Hey,
English, that
Treach.
dog. Hey, Treach. And I've seen videos of huskies where you come
Hey,
back here.
Treach.
No. Love that.
Cute.
Bundy, like
Really
when
cute.
when I get Bundy treats, it's funny because the way I get him, like I get him all excited. I make him say, I want it, I want it. He goes, and I'm like, I guess that sounds like I want it. Sure, here you go.
Oh.
That is
And then
really cute, though.
we had a boxer, and every once in a while, she'd want something from my mom. He'd just like let me outside or something, but it'd be like she'd be like, Mom.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
I love that. Oh, my mom had a boxer named Tippy, but people were afraid of him because he was this big boxer dog. All he wanted to do is play with the kids next door. He would climb the fence like a human just to get to the kids,
I
but
know,
he just wanted to play.
yeah, because that's something about staffies. Like they have this reputation as being aggressive, or they do here anyway. But then, like, there's loads of people that say, "Oh no, they're great with kids and everything." And like my friend Staffy was great with people, just wasn't that keen on other dogs. But he was great with adults and youngsters alike. He'd wag his tail so fast he couldn't sit down because of the updraft, like a helicopter. Just yeah.
Yeah, my little Staffy mix. Now she didn't mind my greyhounds. She loved them. But when my neighbors moved in next door, they got two pit bulls. And I was friendly. The pit bulls weren't bad dogs, but she didn't like them. And they had their balls too. They weren't neutered. So they and she wasn't
Balls.
fixed either. So they tried to
Balls.
get to her a couple of times. I remember the one was black and white. He was a pretty dog. And I knew him from a tiny puppy. I held him in one hand, so he knew me. And
No.
he wouldn't hurt me. But he tried to get at Gina, and he cornered her. He got over the fence and cornered her, and I caught him. And I grabbed him by the scruff and his butt, and I just placed him over the fence. I said, "Nope, dude. Bye." You got busted. And Gina was not happy. She was snarling at him. I was like, "Oh no, that's not good."
My
So rescued her.
our boxer had the little nubby tail, little finger, little, but like it didn't wag. She couldn't wag her tail. And instead, what would happen is her body would just
Her
wag.
butt would go.
Her whole body would wag, but the tail was stationary. It was like gyroscopic. It just like the whole body moved around. The tail is stationary, but she's just like.
Oh, that's cute. Bobbing a tail is not a bad thing. Let me just say that. I'm not against bob.
Oh.
In fact,
Oh.
greyhounds will wackadoo their tails around. They got whippy tails, man.
Mm.
Whoopsh. they'll hurt you with those things. But we had this one dog, Annie Oakley was her name, and she had a perpetual sore on her tail from whacking it around. It wouldn't heal. And her owner kept putting a Band-Aid on it. That dog died of a stomach full of Band-Aids, and I'm not kidding you. That's how she died.
No.
Because she kept eating the freaking Band-Aid. And all he really had to do was go get her tail bobbed just at that point. Not the whole thing, but just at that point, and she would have been fine. You know?
Yeah.
It's, you know, that's the reason to bob a tail. Not for looks, but if the animal's injuring themselves, that's a good reason to bob
that's
the
a
tail.
bit different, yeah.
Yeah, because their skin's so thin.
Yeah.
They just constantly injure themselves.
Apparently, Bird had his tail bobbed and his horns cut off when he was born.
That makes sense. I'd round.
So,
Are you Hellboy? Birdfinger, are you Hellboy?
Yeah. Inquiring minds need to know. So, have you guys ever had a pet that that you were glad to have around because they were like a comfort or whatever, that most people would be surprised to learn that, you know, that you had a pet of that kind that did that? Like, some people really like jumping spiders and have trained them to do little salutes and all sorts, which I think's crazy.
I know,
and they seem to have their own little characters and everything. So
they breed
so I'm
them.
just wondering if,
they breed them.
I would kind of like to have a money-seeking raven. That would be cool.
Yes.
Or an army of them. That would be even better.
Now,
that would be a comfort for both of us. Like, go and get more money, and you can have a bigger house to fly around in.
I had
I'll
a
give you plenty of
parakeet
juicy
when I was a
rats.
kid. I had a couple of parakeets. I had fish, dogs. My parents never got a cat till I was older, and that's because they found one in downtown Detroit. Well, my brother found it. Long story, but I never had unusual animals. Now, my husband, his dad bred a bunch of exotic animals. So he bred fish. His uncle was a curator at the Detroit Zoo of the amphibian house.
Okay.
And he also was curator over the aquarium, the Detroit Aquarium.
Ooh.
So, and he would go all over the world trying to save species of fish, which was
cool.
interesting. Yeah. So they had this huge basement, and it was all fish tanks. But a portion of the basement was to breed hedgehogs. He had tarantulas. Trying to think of all the crazy animals he had. And he had a couple of... Now, Kurt, when I met him, he had a tarantula, and he had this iguana. I think we called him Tiny. And he was huge. And his mom made him give him away because he was living in the bathtub. Massive.
I can imagine how that fucking place smelled, though.
It didn't. He kept it so clean. It didn't smell. That was the thing. I had no idea until Kurt took me into that basement. I was marveled. I was like, this is here? It didn't. He kept it super clean. So it did not stink.
So he had like another bathroom or something like that? He had the iguana sitting in the bathtub? Just imagine
It was
going
in the
there to take
basement.
a dump.
It was in a basement bathroom, yeah.
Yeah, so you go to use the bathroom and you look down and there's a fucking iguana staring at you.
Not a lot of people were going to the bathroom there. His brother, and like, who cares about Hans? Who cares about you, Hans? Nobody cares. And Hans knows it's there.
Avert your eyes, please. I'm trying to... Iguana's just like...
But no, his mom made him give it
Whatever
away
those
because it's
iguanas
like, you
do.
can't keep this animal in this bathtub. Like,
No,
it's going to get
that's what
bigger.
I was. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, that's no life for an iguana in a tub, is it?
Not
Bless it.
nice. So yeah, he had to give it away to a place that could house
And
it.
also, it wants to see daylight, right? It doesn't want to be down in a basement. all
Yeah,
the
down
time.
in the
Just
basement in
surrounded
a
by bricks or
bathtub.
something,
No, it wasn't a good
bricks or
situation
drywall.
for him.
Plumbing, just tile or whatever. like,
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
sugar
What a life.
gliders. That was the other thing that they had were sugar gliders. And I hear stories all the time about how this got away and got into the couch and burrowed in and the dogs were trying to hunt it. I mean, name one.
Treach. Treach
I know, I
says
was
my
just
mom had a
looking at-
monkey for a while, so those weird as fuck would bite and throw poop at people. Then I grew up.
Yeah, you see, when I first saw that comment, I was thinking, I wonder if that's a pocket monkey. And then the follow-up comment came.
It's just Treach.
Gary.
Monkeys are not recommended as pets. Kurt owned a pet store up in northern Michigan, and there was a guy that stupidly ordered a monkey for a girl that didn't put any money down on it, had no skin in the game, so to speak. And he ordered this monkey and got stuck with it. And it was mean. Well, yeah, it's mean. It's out of it's basically probably got kidnapped out of its,
Yeah.
environment. So yeah, it's mean. The hell.
That's the thing. I'd
Hey,
love to
Gary.
have a pet monkey, but I would just feel like it was mean to the monkey. It's like, I feel like that about a lot of pets. The only reason I've got my cat is because she adopted me. But, and they're like domesticated, but like, yeah, I'd love to have all sorts of animals as pets. And I'm just like, no, I couldn't.
No.
Imagine having a caracal as a pet.
Yeah, I've
Fucking
seen
big-ass
those.
cats that hiss
They're
and
big.
growl at you
They're
every fucking
they're
movement you
beautiful,
make.
but I would not have that in my home. No.
I see so many videos of these people with their fucking caracal.
And I know people that do that, and no, I wouldn't
I'm
do
just
it.
like, I'm always like commenting. I'm just waiting for the day when we get the video where that caracal just rips your fucking face off.
Wonder. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
I mean,
what
it's
the
just-
hell? They're too wild. There's just some things that aren't, like you said, Limey, they're not domesticated. It's like, some things like they breed these tiny little hedgehogs. Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
They're cute and sweet. And
I've
the
seen
little sugar gliders, they're cute and sweet and everything.
Yeah, they are.
And,
But again, I would just be like, I'd love to have a sugar glider, but it would just not be right having it live in my house. It's like, just
Yeah.
there's nothing about it that would, yeah.
it's sad. Yeah, they don't, just like, having birds too.
Oh yeah, because like when I was younger, I
wings.
always wanted an African grey because they're like proper intelligent and can talk and all that. But then
Yeah.
again, I thought no, because I'd need to like own a rainforest for it to fly around in, and then it probably
Yeah.
wouldn't want to hang around anyway. It's like I'm off to find somebody who could better conversationalist. Thanks.
and they get colds. They get colds because they're not in
Oh.
tropical environments. They get sick.
Oh,
It's really sad. Or they can live a long time, birds,
yeah, they definitely
Yeah.
live a long time. Which brings me to the point why the
Excuse
song
me.
12 Days of Christmas is a fucking terrible song. Because most of those gifts are birds, and birds can live forever. And it's like, Jesus Christ, when you're giving fucking turtle doves, French hens, I have all
Yeah,
the
true that.
the whole fucking aviary. Not a great gift, to be honest.
yeah.
There's
Too
shit
permanent. Shit everywhere. We used to have a bunch of, I don't know why we had seagulls at our high school parking lot, but there were a ton of seagulls in our high school parking
Like
lot
land goals now,
to dodge.
depending on where you're from. Lake
Yeah.
goals,
Yeah.
river goals, or creek goals.
Well, it's probably from the Detroit. Well, we had the Rouge River too that ran through Southfield where we were from.
Yeah, we have seagulls, and we're like, well, for the UK, we're miles and miles from the sea, so
Yeah,
But
You're
it's got to
surrounded
be
by sea.
rivers and lakes and
Oh,
stuff.
The
yeah.
country is surrounded by sea or an island, but fucking
I know, but
like
that's what I'm saying. Like we where I am, we're very we're,
Still
I am in the
inland.
Midlands. I am in the
Yeah.
Midlands, but on the other hand, like you say, it's, yeah, as the goal
Yeah,
flies, not that far.
it's like where I used to live was far away from water. Now I live right next to it. I live a half a mile away from Lake St. Clair, which hooks up with Lake Huron, which is a huge body of water. And
and
so
there's Lake Erie,
it's a different
which is
thing. Oh, Lake Erie, yeah. Oh, Lake
fucking
Erie.
toilet of
That's bad. Lake
Ohio,
Erie is-
Michigan, and Lower Canada.
It had an algal bloom already. It's already had a nasty blurg already, and it's May, so yeah.
Are you
No,
having a
no,
warmer
yeah.
May than usual, or?
It just warmed up, so we had a really rainy May. It was rainy and depressing and gross, and I was getting really sick and tired of it. And it just broke. The last 3 days, it's been no cloud in the sky, sunny, and 70 degrees. It's been great.
Yeah, because I was
Perfect.
just wondering why you were getting a bloom early, but maybe the rain put more runoff into the water or
It may
something.
have been the rain. Yeah,
Yeah.
it might have been the rain. And who knows what's flowing. And this is Erie, so this is the one south of me. It's by E.
Mm,
And so there's more industry around it too, quite a bit.
right.
So,
And that's
fun
probably
fact:
a reason.
if you go to this place called Maumee Bay State Park, which is like a little more south eastern of Toledo, but it's like closer to the lake. There's a spot where you can go swimming. It's kind of like this general beach area. If you look across the lake, you can see a nuclear power silo. It's the Davis Bessie Power Plant. Right across the lake where you're swimming, you can see this fucking power plant.
Like
Yeah.
the
Thought of it
Simpsons, where the three-eyed
yeah,
fish.
blinky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that kind
right.
of.
Is the water always
found a
warm
few
and
of
kind of a
those.
green color?
Yeah, it's
We have
stinky.
found we have found actually in Lake Erie we have found three-eyed fish. That's not
No
fiction.
way.
The shit really actually fucking happens.
No
The-
way.
all the anomalies that
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
Heavy water swimming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Fermi
Gee.
2 is not far from that either.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Fermi
like
2 is this huge, massive nuclear energy plant. Yeah, it's
Right.
massive with these two big stacks.
They
And
were
you
talking
drive
about-
by it, it's green air.
They talk about reactivating 3 Mile Island, but I don't know how feasible that would be at all. But
I don't either. I don't see that happening. Somehow.
no, I don't see it because when I heard that, I
You
was
know,
like, "Are you sure?"
The
'Cause-
uproar of that would be
Yeah, right.
just ridiculous,
Yeah, quite.
I mean, like, literally, like, really? It's like reopening Chernobyl. Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's bring back Fukushima while we're at it.
Why not? Yeah.
I mean,
Too
it's-
early.
Yeah, too soon. And the
Too
frogs are gay.
soon.
Exactly. 3-eyed fish and frogs are gay.
They're turning the frogs
Frog's
gay.
gay. Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Alex Jones. They're turning the frogs gay.
Turning the freaking.
Such a doofus head, man.
I'll eat my neighbor. I swear on it, I will eat their ass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He actually said that too, so
It's just a quote. God. Oh my god, what a joke. Yeah, that was a
Things I
big
wish more
thing for a
people
while.
had said.
Speaking of frogs, I used to so where I used to live up north, there was an irrigation pool on the land I lived in, an irrigation pond. And of course, the frogs made their home in the irrigation pond. So it was really cool because there were these lily pads and like lotus flowers, really pretty. And I would go out there in the late evening though, and all the tadpoles would be swimming around this time of year. And some of them were half developed. They were like mutant frogs. So they were like tadpole with the tail, but then they had arms.
Yeah.
And then little nubs for the legs, or the legs would start growing. That fascinated me. That
Yeah.
was fascinating.
Yeah, it was used to me.
So cool.
Should make a point. Frogs can change genders based on breeding
Oh.
needs. So
Oh, wow.
they're turning the frogs transgender.
The frogs are turning themselves transgender.
You know,
Goodness
is
sake.
it the
Self-identifying
frogs?
frogs.
Is it the frogs, people, or is it you guys? You know, with your ideas and your brain twirling up there, clickety click. Like, I don't
maybe-
think the frogs know what gay, male,
No.
female, transgendered, or any of that is.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're
I had
the same people that were freaking out about Mr. Potato Head and just the
Yeah.
fact that, like, you know, like they're taking away Mr. Potato Head's penis and balls or something. Like, never had those, but it's a potato. And,
It's a potato.
anyways,
The most a potato has is eyes. Just stop.
You're right.
It might have a knobbly bit, but it's not a knob. Behave.
It's like, yeah, that doesn't have a knob. You're the knob, dude.
fun fact about potatoes: they will try to grow no matter where the fuck they are, even if they're not in soil. It's
Oh, yeah.
funny because when I worked at Sbarro's, I had to prepare potatoes, and they would start rooting out just randomly
Yeah.
in the box. They're just
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
trying to
do.
find something, and
And
so
I hear
would
you're
always-
not supposed to eat them when they start doing that. They have a chemical in them or
I'd
something.
Yeah.
plant them in the fucking
The green
planters
ones.
at the mall
Yeah.
to see if
Oh.
they grow in the planters at the mall.
They were because last house I lived at with my parents, like there was a bit of bare earth, and I was like turning it over to plant veg in, and there was potatoes in it, and I thought I'd move them all to the end of the plot, but for the next 5 years they just kept springing up everywhere.
That's
And
what
yeah,
that's what life does. My mom, just before I was born, planted a bunch of these blackberry bushes along this fence. And she thought they died. They never came up until I was 10. And when I was 10, 10 years, those things sat dormant. And I turned 10 and those things just exploded. And we had blackberries they were so good
Oh,
too.
He had so many blackberries. More in fact, to this day, you cannot stand to look at
Actually,
a
no,
blackberry.
I loved them. Those were really special too because they weren't super seedy, like the big fat ones you get now that are super seedy. These were like nicer. They were smaller and
the ones in our supermarkets are massive, like strawberries, but they taste awful. They taste.
I don't like 'em.
It's like they took the amount of flavour in a standard strawberry or blackberry, and because it's bigger, the flavour's now diluted.
yeah,
It's like,
they're
yeah,
more
no.
sour. It tastes like
Nothing
citric
worse
acid.
Than a bad currant. Nothing worse than a bad currant. You know?
Well, these big ass blackberry, and it's not like you can really put them in a lot, but a smoothie, you just throw them in a blender. But they're not natural. It's like they're mutants. They're weird looking and they taste odd, like you
My
said.
grandfather grew all kinds of berries, raspberries, blackberries, and such, and I would eat so many of them. Like, you know, then I'd be in
Yeah.
pain for the rest of the night because it's what they do to your
Either.
bowels. Like,
If you eat so many in one
Yeah.
go. Yeah, and they're really
Yeah, you gotta
tart.
be
They're
careful.
tart ones especially. It's like, oh,
Oh yeah, don't mess your stomach up. You gotta
Then
be
I would-
careful.
I would mow his lawn, and like I was on a riding lawnmower, and I just ride by and grab berries as like a.
I would go out and pick berries, you know, because we had the blackberry bushes and then we had cherry trees too. So, you know, you'd be out there picking berries and cherries.
Damn it,
But
Gary. We need to time Gary out for this blackberry pie vanilla ice cream comment.
No.
It's just too good. He's blackberry pie with vanilla.
Oh
ice cream.
yeah,
Yeah.
my mom's. Well, that's what I was
Damn
gonna
it.
get to. The blackberries, they were really, really small. They were tiny, so you pick them for your cereal or something. But you couldn't really make a pie out of them. But the cherries, oh my god, we had a crap ton of cherries. Oh my god, there were so many freaking cherries. Because we had like 3 cherry trees in our yard. And they'd be everywhere. We wish that the birds would eat them. Because it was like, God, please eat these stupid cherries. But there were so many of them. So pick them, my mom would make pies. But you'd also, because they had seeds in them, they weren't the seedless variety. They were real cherries, and they were like the Bing ones. They were like yellow. They were nice. They were sour
Oh.
though.
Yellow cherries.
Yeah, they were yellow.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. They were from my neighbor's yard. They just
Yeah, I've only
like the-
seen red or black ones, but yeah.
Yeah, these were yellow, and
Cool.
it was from my neighbor's tree. Of course, the cherries that didn't get picked fell into our yard and created trees. And they were really pretty in the spring and had these beautiful white flowers. And so I convinced my mom to keep them like an idiot. And of course, she was like, yo ass, gonna go pick fucking cherries. And I was like, I'm gonna go pick cherries because I'm a fucking idiot.
How many trees were there?
There were 3
Oh,
trees in our
okay.
yard.
3 cherry trees and blackberries and oh man.
Yeah, 3 cherry trees, blackberries, and then she had a
No.
garden too. She would do like tomatoes and lettuce, and she did asparagus. That grows really cool, actually. I really like the way that grows.
My grandpa had an apple tree, but the apples weren't very good. They just didn't.
We had an
grow
apple
right.
tree too, but
They
the apples were
practically
terrible.
Crab apples.
They-
were
yeah.
basically-
Yeah.
They had worms. We didn't use the
Yeah.
apples.
We used to cut ours before we ate them for that reason.
Yeah, ours. And my brother has a peach tree, but ants have infected it. These huge ants get at it and
Yeah,
get
you
all the
pretty much have
peaches.
to live on an orchard in order to have good apples and fruits and trees. Just because like having one in your yard just
Well, my
Especially in
girlfriend does
Toledo.
it. My girlfriend does it. She has a peach tree in her yard, and she has great luck with it. And
I don't
who
know.
doesn't?
If I want peaches, I'll just move to the country
And she,
and
This
eat a lot of
woman-
peaches.
I gotta say,
In a
you
can.
pictures of her damn yard. She
Put that.
planted like
By a
these
man.
fancy grapes, and so she's got this grapevine going over her
Downtown.
entrance of her yard.
You just say whispering lyrics to peaches. That's all.
Sorry.
And they said if I want peaches, I'll just move to the country. And, yeah.
Peaches. Yeah, okay.
Bye, man. Downtown. Sorry, Justine. She had an arch of what over the front yard?
Grapes. She planted
Grape.
a grapevine. Yeah, and she has like the grapes that hang down, and she does all that. Yeah. She's
I want a
something else.
garden.
She has this massive garden. It's ridiculous. She grows everything. She grows okra, that patty pan squash,
Oh,
zucchini. Yeah, it's really cool.
UFO squash.
Yeah, really cool. That's my favorite too. And then she has a greenhouse. She'll grow in the wintertime out there. She has broccolini out there. She's got like cabbage she grows. And that's just in the
Yum.
greenhouse. I wish I was like her. I don't have the land that she does or the time either.
Yeah,
That's a problem.
yeah. There's there used to be a sitcom here called The Good Life, and it was a couple, Barbara and Tom, and they lived in suburbia, and I think it was in a place called Surbiton, which is a natural place in London. And they were like, we're going to quit working and just, hi, Zach, we're going to quit working, grow our own food, be self-sufficient, and not like buy things from the shops and all this. And then they had, because they were kind of like middle class and in suburbia, their neighbors were like dead posh. And it was just funny because they were all friends, but like the posh people just like, you're lovely neighbors, but you're crazy. And it was just a very funny series about like the thing of like growing your own food, and like they wouldn't even go to the petrol station or the gas station. So then they wanted to have a lawnmower that was petrol driven. So then like trading fruit and veg to get petrol from people. And like
that's funny.
Running this mower down the road for miles because they didn't have a car. So they just had to like get the fuel for the mower and then run it down the road to get to their house.
Trying to reduce their footprint.
Yeah, well, it was all about being self-sufficient and not like being not having money and all this. And it was just, I mean, and this was a program like years ago before it was like, you know, the environmental things were becoming so much of a thing.
Right.
Before inflation hit our food as well. So
it became really fashionable around Detroit for a while to try, and it was a good idea at the time, but good in, you know, as good ideas go, there's always a minus to it, right? So they were turning
pros and cons, right?
Exactly. They were turning brown fields or abandoned, like where a building had been knocked down into a garden, a community garden. But the thing is you got to make sure that people keep it up because you are in an urban area, okay? And there are such thing as rats. And rats love garden areas. They like to hide in tall grass and tall things, and they're gross. They're disgusting. And so they had this one right downtown in downtown Detroit, at Lafayette and Congress, right there. Lafayette and Shelby, actually. It used to be the building that my parents owned a store in when I grew up. It was the Lafayette building, and they knocked that down and created this community garden, but nobody really took care of it. So it would overgrow, and rats got into it, and it became a really big mess. So bad that the rats got into the restaurants that had been next door to that building. Where there had never been rats before.
Because they're attracted by the free food, and then once they've eaten that, it's like, right, what's around now that we can have?
In the winter, exactly.
They're clever, aren't they, rats? So
rats are very smart, extremely smart, and
they
the rats down there are
domesticated. If they're domesticated, they make good pets, though.
The little white ones are fine. Yeah.
They're like little puppies almost. It's kind of cute, like little pocket puppies.
You don't want no feral Detroit rat.
No, exactly. Yeah, my friends have had rats as pets, and they're great. But
Kurt has a rat as a pet for a while. Yeah.
No New York rats carrying pieces of pizza into a subway, like kind of rat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I was walking.
I've heard about New York rats. They'll just like rats in other places will run away, and they'll just stare at you and be the size
rats
of
got an attitude, like New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Detroit rats have a very similar attitude to New York. I was walking down the street. I had to go to a court date one time, and I'm walking downtown toward the 36th district, and I'm walking across the street called Broadway, and there are city workers like with a broom and like a trash pail lid, like fighting, and people are screaming. It was a rat. And I'm like, I'm just gonna keep walking the other way. Oh my god.
Being like gladiators against a rat or something with the flipping shield. Yeah.
See,
garbage
my theory on the rat that was carrying the pizza slice, that was Splinter taking a piece of pizza to his little Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
They did
Yeah,
that a lot. There was a
and it's
meme.
vegan cheese on account of the turtles are lactose intolerant.
Ooh, okay. So I found this thing. All right. So we've got Fago, right? It's a brand of
Of
soda.
drink.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I only
Yeah.
know about it because of Juggalos.
Exactly. Right? They made it famous because they pour it all over each other.
And to this day, Fago still won't sponsor ICP.
That's
Just
just
fucking.
I know what's up with that. They should. They're a
Jesus.
huge
Yeah,
conglomeration
exactly.
now.
I've never seen the brand. Don't even know what the bottle looks like, and yet I know of it because of that's
Because
so
of
rude.
ICP. And
That's
they're
so
good
rude.
guys, too. Those guys,
Yeah,
I know those
exactly.
guys. They're cool dudes, man. They're really cool
Yeah.
guys. So they should have. They're probably kicking themselves now, I'll be honest with you. But
Well, like I said, the
anyway.
only Juggalo I know in the UK, he's a really nice guy. So yeah.
I know all the principles of that whole thing, the leaders and all that. They have different classes. But it's a total business. They're just very business minded guys. One
Oh,
of the
thanks,
one,
Lee.
yeah, one of the
Thank you, Lee.
major guys bought his mama a house with cash. That's what he did with his money. They're good people. They're really cool guys.
Oh,
But
I'm gonna have to watch out, Boomer.
You have Fago, and we have Fago. You were talking about Fago.
you checking Fago. So they have a place here. It's far away, but my friend lives in this city. It's far away from me. It's called Redford. And there is an ice cream shop that makes a vegan, which means I can eat it. It's no dairy. Vegan soft serve rock and rye flavored, which is Fago flavor, a very famous Fago flavor. I want it.
Is it on there? I think-
Oh,
No, it's not on this.
It's not
one.
on there.
what's it called? Rocky.
Rock
and
and rye.
So I
Rock
think
and
it's like
roll.
I think it's just like basically the almost like the cola, isn't it? I forget which one.
It's like a
okay.
Dr. Pepper, but way better. It's got more red pop in it than a Dr. Pepper. It's really good. It's like a cream soda
Oh,
with
because I love
red
Dr.
pop.
Pepper
Yeah, it's
and
really
cream
it's got
soda. Comes
yeah,
to
it's
that.
got a cream soda thing and a cherry thing, and it's kind of
so
like
it's-
that. In that Dr. Pepper's got all those flavors, vanilla. It's got all
this
those
is-
flavors in it, but it's not, cream soda.
Sounds good.
It says on Google it's a Detroit soda featuring a unique blend of smooth vanilla cream soda and sweet semi-tart cherry. Born during
Oh,
the
there you go.
Prohibition era, the name is a cheeky nod to a once popular medicinal rye whiskey cocktail. Which, when I initially looked
Yeah.
up rock and rye, it did show me some.
Oh, I
Really
like some of
good.
that.
I love it, and that's really good.
That's
Like with
nice.
it was always good with ice cream in it, like a vanilla ice,
Mm.
a sundae thing, like a soda thing,
Like a float.
like a float. Yeah, it was always really
Yeah.
good like that, and I can't
Yeah.
eat ice cream
I
anymore.
remember when my dad introduced me to a float because we had a soda stream at home, and then like
Yeah.
you say, he put ice cream on it once, and we were just like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!"
Yeah. We used to do that at the place that my parents owned. It was like a little soda shop in the back. So we would do black cows and, we would do shakes and malts and all that stuff. So we would do floats too. And that's how I learned like soda jerk type of stuff. It was really neat. But that looks so, I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to like drive 45 minutes and go to Redford and find this ice cream shop because I want that.
Yeah, well, can you not get vegan ice cream in the shops?
Yeah, but not like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I do get it. I absolutely do because I'll have a craving for it. I need it. We have several brands and flavors, and it's fine. It's fine. There's one called Halo that I really, really like. It's really good. There's like, you can get it with like chunks of nuts in it and stuff. It's really good.
Yeah,
There's one
you don't get
banana
them
one
very,
that's-
you don't get it very often here, but when they sell it, it's I've had it a couple of times as a treat, and it's really nice.
It's really good. The banana one's my favorite. Yum. But I don't
Apparently,
buy.
Zach was at the Hilton last night.
Oh yeah, he went to an Italian wedding.
Mm,
Those are fun.
fancy.
Yeah, he had the mastacholi and the. I know Italian weddings. I belong to Italian family, so
Cool.
it's always the same thing. Mastacholi, Italian sausage and peppers. Um, am I right?
That sounds so
Bristol.
good, too.
The food is amazing in an Italian wedding. Italian wedding
Nice.
soup. It's good. Yeah. So it's fun. But yeah, it's fun too. But it's hard to find vegan stuff or non-dairy at ice cream shops like this time of
Oh
year when you
yeah,
go.
the thing is though, that's such they're missing out. Like, because I don't know about the US, but more and more people are going vegetarian or vegan in the UK. And for an ice cream shop not to sell vegan options seems a bit daft to me.
Yeah.
Because again, if you're in the business of making money, even if you hate the idea, it's like, why wouldn't you?
Exactly. Why wouldn't you do something like that?
Because
That's what I always thought too.
because like
Is it-
you, like some people are non-dairy because they literally have got an allergy or a health thing that they just can't.
I
So
just can't eat it.
Is it ice cream made of like almond milk or something?
the
Um,
ones
Definitely
in
go
the
for some
UK are
almond milk
coconut,
ice cream.
milk or
Yeah, I
whatever.
think it's coconut based.
And
There
so
might
again,
be-
you do get a faint taste of coconut, which is fine by me.
Yeah,
But
I
like
don't
I
know.
had vanilla vegan ice cream, and it was because it was a really nice vanilla flavor with a slight coconut component, and it was just yum.
Yeah.
And really
I
like nice
the-
texture and everything. It was yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the chocolate silk stuff. It's like it's soy milk, but it's milk alternative. But oh my god, it tastes like a fucking almond joy.
Oh,
or
nice.
Okay.
Yum.
Like it's so good. No, chocolate almond milk tastes more like almond joy, but the just like the chocolate and coconut. I think it's chocolate
The
coconut
Mounds.
milk. It's chocolate coconut milk that definitely tastes like
Mounds.
a Mounds.
A
Yeah.
Mounds bar.
It's so good. Oh, it's just like drinking almond or Mounds.
I have to be careful with almond or coconut milk because my stepson is allergic to tree nuts. So we have like
Ah.
cross dietary needs. It's kind of rough.
Intersectional.
Exactly. So, and I love nuts. That's the problem. So if I have them, I got to keep them separate for him,
Yeah.
But that's why I do the oat milk. And I love that. That's good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Especially in coffee because of the creaminess.
It's so creamy. And
Yeah.
oatmeal. Oh, McGur. So yeah, I do these steel coat cut oats, and it's so good in that. It's actually
Yeah.
creamier than that. I don't like milk. It makes me sick. So that's why I don't
We're like
it.
the one species, the only species that like actually drinks the milk of other species. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
it's
It's so
And
weird.
past us being, as far as I know, we're the only mammal that drinks milk after we've been weaned as well.
yeah.
So not only are we doing it after we've been weaned, but it's another species. Like you say, it's like, what?
And cows have
Nope.
4 sections to their stomachs to, digest
don't
and
just-
cud and milk
don't
and
just
all
stop
that. We
We
don't.
don't just stop at cows. We drink goat milk. Like anything that can produce milk, we will fucking drink it. It's
I know.
Yeah.
It's
except for
kinda-
human milk. A lot of people are very weird about drinking breast milk.
Yeah. There was
And it's like, but that's our milk.
I think there was a bar in London that was I think it was ice cream made out of like from human milk. And they got shut down because they were breaking health and safety regs or whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm surprised they got opened at all.
Me too, actually.
yeah.
Just
That's
imagine just being able to like produce your own milk and just like putting your bowl of frosted flakes and
Hey Wes.
you know.
Yeah, it's still warm. Mm-mm.
Hey, Wes.
No.
It's-
Oh, speaking of poor oats with tiny teats. There's
Boomer.
there's a YouTube channel called Taste and History, which is pretty much what it says on the tin. He tries to find like
That's
really
a
old
great one.
recipes and then like
Dairy
recreate them,
milks.
and he's really and gives you a bit of history as well. And he was talking about almond milk being a thing back in the medieval times of England, and I'm just
Oh,
like, what? And he was saying
really?
that especially if you were poor, you didn't always have access to dairy milk. But he said even if you were poor and you could get dairy milk, you would have almond milk at Lent because you would give up milk for Lent. And I was like,
Oh,
oh, that's really,
interesting.
yeah, really interesting. So they used to make gruel, and the gruel that peasants had, like, the most basic, cheapest food they have, that would use almond milk, use it for Lent,
Oh,
a
okay.
couple of different reasons. So I was really surprised about that.
That makes sense. It'd be used in gruel. That actually makes perfect sense. But
Yeah, so like
yeah,
economy, but also religious reasons. So yeah,
yeah, that's really neat. Yeah, you don't
I'd like
realize,
some more.
that's where they probably got it from.
More
Somebody
gruel.
just said, "Hey, we could capitalize on this right now." There's people that,
oh yeah, yeah.
don't want
There's
to drink milk
I'd
yeah,
like some
absolutely.
more.
and
And
don't
then
want to drink
yeah,
soy.
right, yeah.
I'd like some more
Yeah.
gruel.
Yeah,
Because I
because
used to drink soy milk.
Gruel.
some people are allergic to soy and dairy, so then they are going to be looking at
Yeah.
like almond. And if you're allergic to everything, then it's just like I say,
Well,
I
my
wouldn't bother having milk, but I drink coffee, and without the um, coconut milk, it's too acidic for me. So that's the only reason I
right,
still have milk at all. So yeah,
yeah.
because I
Um,
like black coffee, I just can't drink it all the time.
they told me, well, because of the type of breast cancer my mom had, that I should probably watch how much soy I consume, which bummed me out because I actually used to consume quite a bit of it.
Oh,
Um,
because estrogen or something in soy, isn't it?
Estrogen
Yeah,
positive, yeah,
yeah.
that was her tumor. So I have to be careful, which sucks because I really liked soy milk a lot. That's what I
Hmm.
would drink a lot. And like, if I got a coffee at, a coffee shop or Starbucks or something, I would always ask for soy milk,
Hmm.
because I didn't want to get sick, you know?
Hmm.
And then they were like, "Oh, you gotta be careful of that, blah, blah, blah." I was like, shit, the
So
hell am I gonna
literally,
drink?
navigating dietary restrictions is like navigating a fucking minefield.
Yeah,
Like,
because
It
like
is.
people that do dinner parties now, it's like different people's religions or different people's icks. I just don't can't eat that. It makes me want to vomit or yeah, allergies. And like yeah, like one of my friends likes eating all sorts of things like me, but then developed an allergy to, dairy. And it's like now they're just
Yeah.
and a couple of other things as well, and it's just yeah,
or
Yeah.
like,
because I used to love
your,
fish,
your
and I thought it'd just be
kidneys,
my luck to develop a fish allergy.
Oh
kidneys
man,
fail,
yeah.
or
That happened to
something.
my girlfriend.
You have like
Ugh.
heart problems, and you have to navigate. What kind of foods are good for your heart, but then
Yeah,
Yeah.
like your kidneys are going bad, so you got to navigate what's good for your kidneys too, which might not be good for your heart, and vice versa.
yeah,
My dad's going
Right.
through that right now. Like we're trying to trying to manage all sorts of different issues that just seem to crop up day by day, and what kind of diet you can eat, and so now he's eating these like vegan burgers, and I tried one, and I'm just
You gotta make your own of that stuff. That's the thing. It's like that frozen
they
stuff
and they
because
vary a lot as well.
yeah, they
They do
do.
vary a lot as well.
You're
fucking
better off making your own type
impossible.
of stuff.
Yeah, if you can make it
Especially,
Impossible
yourself, because
burgers
it's like any processed
yeah.
food. Yeah,
I'll say
Well,
this about the Impossible burgers: they do fine with texture, but taste is just off. It's just like
here's the
fucking.
thing. It's all
Oh,
processed food. Okay?
yeah.
Unless you make it yourself, it's all processed. It's still processed. It doesn't matter if it's plant matter or meat. It's all
yeah,
processed because my
yeah.
girlfriend, who is a vegetarian her whole life, she doesn't even like meat. Never did. Never ate it. Doesn't want it. Okay? Eats some cheese, she's a vegetarian, not a vegan, but still. She also has 2 jobs and rescues animals and does all this stuff. She's a very busy person and would literally eat processed frozen food constantly. It was on the run, just eating that.
Yeah.
And she blames her colon cancer. She got colon cancer at 49, and she blames it on all that frozen food that she was eating. And now she eats none of that and is still a
That's
vegetarian.
that's the thing, isn't it? Because when they talk about processed food, they don't make a distinction between vegetarian or meat-based processed food, and that's the thing that I've found since being on welfare is like I don't buy processed vegan food because I just can't. Well, I can afford it, but it makes it a lot easier for me just to eat beans and yeah, just basically beans a lot of the time or tofu or whatever. Because
Right.
yeah, and like you say, beans are not processed. Like the only processing they get is I might soak them and then like I'm going to boil them or whatever. So yeah,
Exactly.
Beans, a magical fruit.
because I
Well,
was
her
what
protein.
people would call a lazy vegan. Because although I did stir fries and stuff like that, quite a lot of it, especially when I was working, was freezer food. Take it out of the freezer, put it in the
Yeah.
oven, leave it for 20 minutes,
The
come
the
back. Oh,
bird
it's
the
ready.
bird's
Yeah.
eye the bird's eye
Yeah.
bag of stir fry. Yeah.
No, no, no. I do stir fries from scratch, but like that would be like maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and the rest of the time I was having freezer food because you're working and you just can't be asked a lot
Yeah,
of the
that's
time. So
it. And that
yeah,
was happening to my friend, and it was happening more often than not, That was the problem. And then she ended up in the hospital, and they told her she was anemic. And the first hospital told her she was anemic because she's a vegetarian, which is
yeah,
stupid.
yeah,
Okay. And
yeah.
then, like a year later, another doctor told her, of course, she had colon cancer because that's what she had in the first damn place. And she was trying to rack her brain because she was otherwise a very, very healthy person. She's probably the healthiest person I ever knew,
Yeah.
and so
It
it
can
was just,
be like genetic predisposition, and it could be like
yeah,
it could be the processed food, but it could be equally something else. Just like say if she had like a physical trauma or stress or whatever, because sometimes I think cancer can be triggered by things like that as well.
I
But
think so too. Yeah, I do
yeah,
too. I
yeah, I
think
mean,
any of those autoimmune diseases can be tripped by stress.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like processed food is worse for you than non-processed food, and like you know, the thing to my mind, like being an omnivore, vegan, or vegetarian, or whatever, it's quite possible to do all of those things well and not so well.
Right.
So, yeah,
That is so. Well, I tried to do the vegetarian thing for a while, but I was lazy, and
yeah,
that's the problem. I
yeah,
started
yeah,
out like cooking, and the person I was with didn't like that. They liked junk food. And so we ended up eating like mac and cheese a lot and just
yeah,
things not good. I'd want to make,
yeah.
like you said, a stir fry. Like I made this eggplant stir fry I used to make. It was really good,
Mhm,
but they didn't like it, And it was like,
mhm.
okay, yeah, because it's vegetables and rice. Yeah, okay. But you're wanting to be a vegetarian, but you don't want to eat vegetables and rice. You just want to eat
Yeah,
pasta and
no,
cheese.
that's right.
That
Yeah,
makes complete sense. Yeah. Psh. You
yeah,
know, go to Taco Bell and get the 7-layer burrito because it doesn't have meat in it. That kind of, mentality.
right.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
just no. And
yeah,
I,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Where's your meat? It's like, good. And the thing is, like, as well, like, you get omnivores that say I'm a carnivore, and it's like, well, no, you're not, because your name isn't Jordan Peterson or Michaela Peterson or whatever her name is. Like, you're
right.
not. You're an omnivore.
Right. Humans, it's better, and that was what I was going to say earlier. It's better to eat a balanced diet. Even, I mean, if whether you're vegan, vegetarian, meat
Oh yeah,
eater, whatever,
yeah, yeah,
eat a
yeah.
variety of foods. Don't eat the same thing all the time because you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to not
Yeah.
get vitamins and stuff.
Because
And then,
yeah,
Uh,
exactly. Because a friend of mine said
so
to me, "Oh, you've got to be a dietitian if you're going to be vegan." It's like I had to do like 10 minutes research to make sure I was eating like the range of proteins. But I know plenty of
yeah,
people that like eat meat and fish, but they don't eat X, Y, Z, and then they get ill from, you know, like they
And
don't
they
eat
don't
veg
poop.
and they
They don't
constantly
poop
got
but,
colds
like,
and
2
flus and
times a
shit or
fucking
whatever.
week.
Exactly. Thank you. Right. You're not supposed to
people
eat
that
one
eat nothing
thing
but
all the
meat and they
time.
don't
Yeah,
poop.
exactly.
I mean,
It's
I had an ex that for a long time, all he would eat was eggs for breakfast. Just eggs
Oh
every day.
God!
Mm.
And
Oh,
he
the farts
became
have to be
allergic to it
Oh,
and got really sick
Oh.
because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
all
that's-
he would eat. And I'm
I
like,
would-
that's
I would-
all you eat. What's wrong with you? You've got to
could
eat a
imagine getting-
variety of things.
I could imagine getting sick off just the smell of his farts alone. just egg farts, nothing but
Oh,
eggs.
just
Oh,
stupid.
God.
Back to that
Like
smell of
walking through a
sulfur
fucking
again.
football field at like 6 in the
Maybe
morning.
not
when
for
the
all 3
sprinklers go
meals,
off.
but for breakfast, that's all he would eat for a long time, and it just made him sick. I'm like, well, you can't eat one thing all the time, every day. You have to mix it up, you know? It's just, don't be dumb.
No, I mean, yeah, because I really like some things, but wouldn't want to eat them like every
Right.
day. Like that. Yeah.
I love
other-
eggs.
Like,
Love them, but I don't eat them every day.
The other day I had someone, I guess, like had ordered a burrito from Chipotle,
Go
and they
eat
didn't come and pick it up, and so like I got their burrito. The motherfucking thing was 90% white rice.
Oh my god.
I'm like, you fucking asshole. And a little bit of chicken. It was mostly rice. I'm like, I almost threw
A
it.
rice
I was-
Rito. That's
I
just
almost
wrong.
threw it. I was so fucking angry. I was like, you fucker.
I
Could
was
have at least
cheated.
ordered.
Leela,
I mean, it wasn't mine. I didn't pay for it. Someone else ordered it and didn't pick it up. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
all right, I'll
still.
take it.
the
like-
disappointment.
I
Very.
can't believe they even
Yeah.
spent their money. There was probably like $20 in that burrito, and it was just rice.
Yeah, Leela with Rosie.
Hi, Leela.
No, we
Slipped.
tried Leela. We did. But then we wandered.
She
We
was out
kind
with
of
Rosie.
we
Rosie and
tend
the
to
pie.
wander a lot, though. That's kind of how we are. We're like the ADD stream.
That's, you
We
know,
pick a topic and we
I'm
drift.
proud of it. I don't care. Well, you know, it's kind of related. When you have pets, it's related. And I think we all kind of know that pets are good for your mental health. And then we discuss kind of, you know, what wasn't good when they get sick. And it's a bummer.
That's
Because
sad.
I paid $6,000 for a cat that I got was supposedly free. So, yeah.
That's
You
a
know.
lot of money, jeez.
It was a
Yeah,
lot of
we
money.
sometimes we just gravitate towards food. Today we went from pets to food. I don't know how that works, but
Well, and I'll tell you how I think it related. And this is interesting because we were talking about veganism, vegetarianism, and a lot of people that hold animals in high regard don't want to eat meat. You know, so it goes it went through.
And Leela, I think Leela is vegetarian or vegan as well, if I remember rightly.
I think she is. You should. A lot of people I know are. That's good.
Yeah.
I've started putting more, you know, vegetarian meals in my life because it makes me feel better when I eat that way. You know, if I eat more vegetables and less meat, I feel better. That's all I know. And hardly any dairy anymore because yeah. They're eating the cats.
I know, I just thought that as well. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs.
that's just Springfield. That's not Toledo. Okay.
She didn't eat the cat, and I don't think she was even in Springfield. I think she was north of Springfield by about 50 miles, if I remember rightly.
Lord. Yeesh. Oh, who does that? That's just wrong.
Just basically real food. Real food is what
Yeah.
feels better.
Fair
Just-
enough, Leela.
You know, especially like because like I work in a restaurant and I make the food that I eat, so it's kind of like a moment of like pride almost that like I get to taste the guacamole that I made today. I get to,
Yeah.
the stuff that that I personally made, that I know where it came from, is a good feeling.
Yeah.
And it's not.
It does sound like
processed
your
bullshit.
place is one of the better establishments, E, from all that you said.
Chipotle is better, actually. That's
all
one of the
handmade.
only like fast foody type places I'll eat at, actually, because it's real food. That other crap's not real. That
Yeah.
like
And you're still getting on okay there, E, by the sounds of
Yeah.
it, because
Yeah.
quite often in the
much, yeah,
past it
pretty
sounded
chill.
like you wanted to go postal at your place of work.
But that's also just me, because I also tend to make things sound like I'm gonna go postal. I might be exaggerating some stuff. I mean, just how I react to things is just,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, to be fair, people have sort of like friends of mine in the past have sort of laughed at me when I've been going off on one because I like, especially about work or whatever. And then I just end up laughing as well because it's like, yeah, I know I sound funny and I am kind of joking, but also I am really fucking pissed off as well.
Yeah, sometimes
yeah.
sometimes I legit do want to punch people in the throat, but I'm not going to, because that's
I've-
assault, and that
I've
can get
called
you
my
places.
work bestie.
Yeah,
I've
But
called
I will
my-
joke about it.
yeah. Well, it's better to joke about it or think about it than do it, right?
Yeah,
It's
I've
a
said
safety
some
valve.
things that
Just be
She'll
glad I'm
just-
saying this to you, not doing it.
exactly. I'm just thinking about it. It's just a fantasy. I'm not gonna do it. It'd be fun. It's funny to think about.
Yeah.
The evasive thoughts just boil up every once in a while, and
You're causing me pain in my brain, and now I'm causing you pain in my brain.
Oh, I like doing stuff like to people at work, like acting stupid and asking pointed questions of things. I was wondering why you put real estate requirements in your approval when you don't have real estate as collateral. I'm just wondering why you did
Yeah,
that.
I'm
Why'd you
just
do
asking
that?
questions.
Just,
I'm just asking questions.
just a
Just
question.
innocent questions to show how completely fucking incompetent you are, you numbskull.
You
Do you,
moron.
do you come up to them like fucking Lumberg? Like, yeah, so I'm just going to have to ask you to go ahead and.
I'm gonna have to ask you to move that projected
Make
closing
sure you
date
put your
to
cover sheets on your
not
TPS
last week.
reports.
Oh, good stuff. All right, guys. Well, we're at 10:22. We've had a good time, I think. And
Just one
unfortunately,
more thing,
yeah,
said Boomer.
Boomer.
Boomer said, just one more thing.
Wait.
Not that I don't know what that's about. I saw
I
that
don't
on
even
TikTok.
want to know. Wait, I'm
But then-
taking that off.
The comment after Leela's rice is what I was referring to.
Oh, where is it? Oh, right here.
Columbo coat?
Yeah, just one more thing.
A Columbo coat. I'm not even sure what that is. Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Wow. Pets and mental health.
we make great pets. We make great
We
pets.
make great pets.
Yeah, it's a Porno for Pyros song. The band Porno
Oh.
for Pyros.
And I wanted to share one
Perry
little
Farrell.
thing. I pulled this
I
little
know the
gem
name.
out in my.
Oh, I
Oh.
love this.
It was a little pest. It was a little doggy kind of thing.
There was a dinosaur that kind of looked like that. I don't know
He's
what it was
cute.
called.
I love it.
Also, it kind of looks like a tardigrade.
It
Sorry.
does look
Yeah,
like a
kinda a little bit, yeah.
tardigrade.
Like
You
a
know, whatever.
dog / tardigrade, because like he's got
Yeah.
little floppy ears and
That's awesome.
I don't know. He kind of reminds me of Bundy because his little fucking teeth. Because like I swear sometimes I'll try to give him chicken chunks and he'll like bite my fingers. And it's like, watch it, you little piranha. Like,
Brown the dog.
Ouch! I know, it's like, hey.
it just kind of reminds me of that.
Still a
I-
fan feeding them. And that,
I know how.
you take the S away and it's pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also a bit of a pest. It definitely is
It's
a
a pest.
pest.
It is a pet.
But and like, it's like, I don't care how kind of like creepy and weird and spiky it looks. I would still hug the shit out of that little fucker.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're so cute. You're biting
Pets,
me, but it's all right.
pets need love too.
Give it little head scritches. It'd be cute. Hey, I like lizards and even
Oh
snakes and stuff, so I'm weird.
no, I've seen videos where people have got the house big lizard. I don't even know what sort it was, and it was just like a big dog, like getting up on the sofa and cuddling and stuff. Yeah, cute.
Monitors. There
Yeah.
are these big monitor, and they act like dogs. They're really nice.
Some people
Yeah.
have pet gators. They're, pet
That's
crocodiles.
stupid.
Pet gate.
Take that with you into Pet Supplies Plus. See how the other pet owners react. I'm just buying him
need
a
a lot
squeaky
of-
toy.
Oh,
How
Charlie
big is
down the street got it by a pet alligator.
Yeah, it wouldn't be just taking your kneecap off, would it? Your whole leg. Jesus.
Probably the rest of you with it. Those things
Yeah.
are
He's
prehistoric.
my
Yeah.
comfort animal, my service alligator.
Is
It's got the little vest and everything. Like,
This is my
Yeah, don't
this is my
don't pet
support
his
animal.
working. Don't pet his working.
My support crocodile.
Yeah. Why? What? That's twice Gary said about having a capybara in his
In
bathtub.
my
I'm
bathtub.
just like, what? Why have you got a capybara? Oh, mind you, they like sitting in water, don't they? Thinking about it.
They love
Yeah.
water. Those
They
things
like
are
Capybara.
super
Just remember.
mellow. Gary
Most
got to
chill
go
animal.
pet them. He got to go hang out with the capybara.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to do that.
me too. I
I
was
wanna
so
do that.
jelly. I got
Yeah, 'cause
pictures
I saw-
though.
I saw this. There's a cool natural history channel called Casual Geographic, and
Yeah.
the guy that presents it's really cool. And he did a video about the capybara and how chill they are. Oh, brilliant!
They're so cute. Yeah, they're funny. They're huge.
Can you see what my profile picture is and says?
I was trying to
I see
see.
a kitten. I can't
see
read
a
it.
Yeah, it's a
Kitten.
tiny black cute kitten in somebody's palm, and it's saying something like, "It's rough out there. Take one of these with you."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it don't go alone or something like that.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
It's the
It's
meme
very
of, I think it's like Zelda getting his sword, or Link getting his sword in the Zelda games.
Oh, that would
It's dangerous out
I
there.
can
Go-
see
don't-
that. See, that's one thing. That's the thing where it
It's
worked,
cute.
even though I didn't get the reference. But knowing the reference makes it even better.
But
Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
you have a cat called Pie.
yes,
Oh,
That's the Pie.
Cool.
yes,
Oh.
she is black and white, and she sits behind her when she does the
And a
streams.
cat called Bo.
She
Oh,
bats at her. I
Yeah.
said,
No,
we should
she
do
goes
a-
like this. Excuse me. Excuse me. I want a
Should-
treat. Excuse
we should
me.
play a drinking game every time that Pie bats at Leela.
It's so cute.
Take a shot.
She's like, "Pardon me, give me a treat," and then Leela give her a treat, and then 2 seconds later she's like, "Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, I want a treat."
you're forgetting
It's
something.
so cute. Yes, and the cat previous to the pie was the cake, so that's why the pie is
Oh.
the pie, because she
Yeah,
had the
I
cake before.
my cousin had like 5 cats, and they're all named after different like things to do with chocolate, like Poppet. We have a type of chocolate called Poppet, and yeah, just I don't even remember what their names were now, apart from
kind of-
Poppet. But yeah,
It's kind of interesting to name your animals after food, though. It is like, come here, chow mein, come here, stir fry, come here, come here,
Bacon.
KFC. I'm gonna name you Whopper Junior
Falafel.
or Big Mac.
No, it's a chick, not a chickpea. Leave it alone.
Oh, there is this cartoon where they have these two cats called Chickpea and Chickpea's brother, and they were adopted, and it's really cute. It's a really
Oh.
cute series, but yeah, his name's Chickpea.
Oh yeah, you don't want the claw leader, definitely not.
Okay, so my little tuxedo cat, you
So
cannot
awful.
like. I grabbed Jinx and I showed her. She's my little rock star. She'll come on camera and everything. She's really friendly. She'll let me grab her and cuddle her and everything. Not so much the tuxedo. You try to do that to that tuxedo cat, she will claw the living crap out of you. I wouldn't have a face.
You got to wear a mask like Mr.
I
Smith.
meant to get that one. I'd have to wear armor. Like an armor mask, like
See,
Hannibal
that doesn't sound
Lecter.
good. That doesn't sound good for your mental health. Having to
Get
strap
like a
armor
fencing-
on whenever
get like
you
a
pet your
fencing
cat.
outfit.
You don't. It's not
Oh.
petting. She'll let me pet her, but if not cuddle her, or like
Oh.
like get her close and hug her. No, that's an attack to her. But she'll let me, on her own terms, she'll come to me and want pets. That's fine. But if I try to make a move on her like I did with Jinx, I brought her up here. Nyx, if that had been her, I wouldn't have a face.
So is it
Be a bloody mess.
Nyx? Is it Nyx as in NYX or Nyx
NYX.
as in KNICK?
No,
CKS?
NYX.
Nyx is in like fucking
She's
Nikki
the queen
fuck up, like
of the night. I'll fuck you up.
Nyx is in she'll cut you up like a bad razor blade, like
Yeah, like nick you shaving. Yeah, more like maul you.
gotta approach her wearing a fucking fencing outfit.
I was trying to brush her, and she got so scared. I was holding her, and I had, I was down on the floor, and I was holding her trying to brush her, and she got so flipped out by the brush, she clawed my foot and mauled my foot. I'm like, how did you manage to do that? It's just a brush. And then she saw me brushing her brother, because her brother loves it. And now she's like, brrr, and she comes up and rubs against
Make
him.
up your damn
Like, you
mind,
hated this
silly-
thing. And now it's your boyfriend. Look at it.
Yeah, but they're getting attention now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
It's
oh, well,
wait,
he
you
likes
enjoy
it.
that? Okay, yeah, I guess I have to enjoy it now. Peer pressure.
Don't go for my TV. That is not your toy, boy. Okay, there's these dangly things. My TV's mounted on this wall, one of my TVs. And there's these dangly things for the mounting that move. Hey! God bless America. And he keeps jumping at him like it's a game, you doofus head. You're going to knock the TV off the wall while I'm
This
on
is kinda like-
stream.
This is kind of like
Oh my God, hold on.
This is like
Get
parents
out
who
of here,
say
you dork.
have kids. They're great for your mental health. Have
Alright,
kids.
you had to make me pop
then the
out my
kids are like-
earballs to say
They're-
that to him.
They're like Timmy, put that down. And they're like, oh yeah, have kids. Oh, stop hitting your sister. You know, like,
It's exactly what I'm
instead.
dealing with
It's a
here.
great. They add so much to your life. You see things with a new perspective. Oh, you're breaking everything.
they're so lovely, but you can't have anything nice.
You little
Yeah,
bastard.
Wear armor, protect your things, up your
Like me
insurance premiums.
Pookie and I have joked about there's a meme where the person is all cut up and they're like, I love my kitty, they're so sweet, they're my baby. Like, they don't hurt me at all.
They'll protect your stuff, if only just so they can destroy it themselves.
Oh, man. Oh my God. Yeah, the I've got these blinds in my house. They're just I'm gonna end up getting nice shutters for my windows eventually, but I have to save my money for that. So in the meantime I use like these stick up blinds. They're just 3M. They stick on the window. Oh, my cats have taken those suckers down so many times. There's one in my bedroom that's just got a rip in the middle of it, and I've replaced this thing. It's going to be like the 5th time I've replaced it. I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm so
no.
tired. I'm so tired of replacing this
Where
stupid
where they
blind.
fall and use the blind to slow them down. It's like, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh dear.
And then I've got like one of those oriental like dressing partitions or whatever,
Oh,
and I
like
use
a
it against
screen thingy.
exactly. And I use it against my other window right by my bed because it's a nice blackout thing.
Mm.
Oh no, they've tried to climb it and knocked it right down on top. And luckily it's really light. It's bamboo and it's super light, so it's not heavy at all. They have knocked that thing right on top of me when I'm sleeping. And that
Oh,
falls
God.
on me and I'm like, ah.
And you're just like,
Trent,
God
you-
damn it! What the fucking
You dreamt you'd fallen into
Why?
a sandwich toaster. Like, nope. It's the screen.
And you wonder where cartoonists why they pick cats. Don't wonder. Don't
Oh, yeah,
ever
there's,
wonder.
Simon's Cat on YouTube.
Yes.
Like English guy, and some of his are just hilarious. Yeah.
I love Simon's cat. I love that.
brilliant.
It's so cute. The cat when he's outside with the birds and stuff. That's the funniest
Yeah.
thing. The birds are teasing him.
Yep.
All right, guys. It is 10:36. I do have to work tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's not 3-day weekend anymore. Yeah, poopy. Ugh. At least month end is over. Yay. So I am going. Yeah, right. Work sucks. I need to become independently wealthy somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do that.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
A rich woman who wants a house husband. That'd be
Yeah.
great.
the thing is I don't want a sugar daddy though either. You can keep that. I just want my own. Thank you. I'll be good. I just need my own. Thank you. That's another stream though, folks. I'm gonna end that right there. And we will see
Yay.
you next week with another subject that I will come up out of my brain or one of these two guys'
We'll
brains.
talk about for about 2 minutes, and then talk about other things.
Talk
and
about
maybe
other
come
things.
back around.
Yeah,
Maybe.
let's
flip
bond.
back and then,
Let's bond over trauma. The
Well,
trauma bonding stream.
oh God. Oh
Yay.
no. Don't give me any
That'll go
ideas,
well.
All right, y'all. Have a wonderful Sunday, and we will see you next week. See you during the week. Have a great week,
Night.
everybody. Good
Bye.
night.